Okay, so that brings us up to our Mystara Wednesday game 139, or Phase 3, Season 3, Episode 2. It's still the first day of the first month of the year 1012, and everyone's 13th level. I'm sure what could go wrong. Online today we have Jeremy.
Good evening all. I'm playing Dimitrios, here to ensure that nothing could possibly go wrong.
Of course.
As long as people follow advice.
The missing word is his
to provide
advice.
the information that will be needed at the time when it's needed.
What he's missing on saying there is his advice.
Well, hey, it goes both ways.
It's not a case of his advice, it's the advice. Can't do what this is to anything else.
Uh-huh.
At the table today we have Sean.
I'm playing Cletus. Fuck, Cletus.
I thought it was a joke!
Perfect. I am not playing Cletus because his name is Clayton, and he is my character's brother. The character that I am playing is Cetus, who is a elven barbarian who...
Water genasi?
Yeah, is a water genasi.
And probably has a little issues with his brother right now.
Yeah, I feel like most of the problems are on his brother's side, as I've been informed of some crazy person is very interested in him.
She's not crazy. She's awesome.
Really likes the dimensions of his skull for some reason.
Yeah.
The perfect shape to drink wine out of, I'm sure.
That brings us to AJ.
Hello players, hello watchers.
Hi, Sean's mum.
Hi, Sean's mum. Thanks for watching. So I'm playing Makeda Aiden tonight. His short name is Merc, and he is a human bard, and he is a trader. The core of him is a trader and a negotiator, a lover of connections with people, a smooth talker, and happy to have other people do his dirty work when the time comes.
And a connection of lovers.
Connection of lovers, absolutely. Lover of tentacles.
So far, so far the High Priestess hasn't shown any interest in you.
Not yet, but you know, sometimes candles are slow burn.
Yes, and you'll go blind.
Some things are worth it.
From what I know of nymphs, probably.
Well, hey, it makes it very hard for you to catch her if you can't see her.
That's
Very
right.
true.
And you only go blind once. So,
Oh no, there is a removed blindness, so you can...
Again, I was going to say,
even better.
we have clerics
Even better.
around.
And if someone takes your eyes out, there is regeneration.
Yep.
So you can keep coming back.
I just see solutions to problems here. I like it.
Merc has just picked up resurrection, so we just have to kill him. And no, because you would have to be resurrected. That won't work. But we have clerics; they can do things.
We can have him in the back of the party.
And crazy druids.
Exactly.
So is that like Weekend at Bernie's where you carry the dead body around?
Yep.
Maybe.
Well, if any of you actually die and I have to cast Gentle Repose because we can't revivify in Rapana's pack, guess what we're going to be doing?
You might need to move a little bit there, Martin.
Oh, sorry.
I've got the...
Sorry, I haven't set it up for you.
You guys do your introductions? Or
And that brings us to Rhiannon.
Hi, I play Hildren, the human air genasi ranger cleric who has just leveled up her ranger, who is suddenly in charge of a kingdom, small though it may be, and is looking forward to a vacation of going down Rapanathak.
So I'm playing a wood elf, medium wood elf. He's good, and he's got a background as an urchin in Darrakan. Yeah, it's partly halfling,
He remembers being an urchin, but his body was never the urchin.
Ex-halfling. Ex-halfling.
And he's got the Path of Fire and level 13 monk, and also a Kenzai.
You're doing pretty good then.
Up next, we have Calcrix.
Had Martin finished?
Yep.
I believe he had,
Well,
yes.
you hadn't said your name.
Someone needs to position Calcrix to the camera.
This one?
Yes. The new birthday 3D printing Calcrix with all the right colours and
This camera.
all the right
Yeah.
equipment. This is the new and improved looking decorated Calcrix. The white dragon with the jazz wings, although these wings don't move. I'll have to get an articulated winged dragon at one point.
Kesley did an awesome job.
Yes,
You did.
yes. She now has her metallic silver, as well as her white, her black, and her blue.
And coffee.
With a love heart in it.
Yeah, there's a love heart coffee art in there. It's done pretty well. I thought of making a joke when Kesley was here, saying, "Oh, come on, it's not a dragon art coffee art in there." But I think she might have actually taken that pretty seriously as a challenge and something she might need to try to do. And I'm like, no one needs to try and make a tiny coffee dragon art. And I think the love heart works just fine for Calcrix as a character because she wants to be friends with everybody. Except for maybe the Big O. She's not as interested in being friends with him. He's trying to corrupt her friend from the Friday group and she's taken personal offence to that.
Well, he's succeeding.
Yeah. She's taken personal offence at
Yeah.
that.
Let me give you something that's not going to help you.
Morgan has told you that he succeeded.
Yes,
Is that really
yes.
his fault or is
And-
that the character's fault? The character's going to be corrupted.
The character got tricked into it.
Was it really tricked or was he subconsciously chosen?
Well, based on the fact that him and Calcrix used Self-Determination Day to determine their own futures, and his self-determination on that day was that he would not fall to Orcus. The problem is that now that he's being tricked, he's no longer able to self-determine himself away from that.
He
that
wasn't tricked. He was feeling overwhelmed. He was offered something at a time where he was feeling overwhelmed, and I'm defending the Big O here. I'm sorry.
No, why are you defend Calcrix? Look, this is Calcrix's introduction, and she's given a look that says, "Do you want coffee in the future? And do you want Eep to decide that she wants to eat you?"
Yeah, the second one's more the issue.
Yeah. Okay, so no one's defending the Big O. He took advantage of a vulnerable person in a vulnerable moment, and she doesn't think that's okay. Gods be interfering too much.
Even though he may have put him in the vulnerable moment on purpose.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. He was absolutely manipulated. So
Oh yeah, I didn't say he wasn't manipulated.
tricked, absolutely tricked. Anyway, by my side is a representation of Eep. I think if Eep is still there. In her green moment, I'm randomly deciding at each game why she's green because she speaks in colours. I think she's green right now because she had some coffee. Eep is my dark fey companion friend. Eep is very scary. I don't think Eep could eat Orcus, but if Eep offered to try and Calcrix thought Eep would survive, Calcrix would let her do that. But I don't think she'll survive, so no.
We shall see if you try.
I'm going to let somebody else to do the run through because I'm
summary?
going to duck to the bathroom.
Right, cool.
So, does anyone else remember what happened last session?
We met Clayton. We met the rest of Cetus's family. We got told that we're not really participating personally in the war and more preparing the backup plan should everything go wrong.
We've been told to spread the religion of Troldar, which is the Karalikos people at the moment, I believe.
Church of Troldar.
Sorry?
Church of Troldar.
The Church of Troll.
Church of Troldar, that's right.
Potentially different from religion, depending on who you interpret it.
Look, Calcrix is not a very religious person. She does get told what to do by an awful lot of gods, but she doesn't actually follow, and her version of praying is possibly boring them to death by telling them about her day and what she's been up to, and then complaining about all the injustices she sees. So we need to bring Troldarian religious beliefs to the southern continent. Yep.
Hildren started setting up her new kingdom. We talked to the village and they're like, yeah, we're okay with that, just let her keep her land, please. We had a meeting with some gods.
The Trinity, I think?
Yeah, which was Zerchev and two other that I can't remember the names of.
and Halab.
Petra and Halab.
Yeah.
Calcrix had a meeting with her grandfather,
Yes, Io.
the dragon god king.
An
Spiky
elder
boy.
god, I think.
Yeah.
Is that correct, Martin?
Yep.
We finally met the bear that Cetus has been trying to get everybody to come kill with him. Didn't kill him. Instead said, hey, we'll have like a monthly fighting tournament where you can fight anybody you want if you just don't break anything.
The bear's really huge, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, alright, what was the problem with the bear again? I think he's like just ginormous.
He was really big and he claims to be the king of the forest.
Right.
Apparently
And then he
likes
likes
to
to...
fight.
Oh, that's right. He likes to squish the squishies, and we convinced him not to squish the squishies.
Leave the squishies alone. You get to we have a fight pit. You can fight in there when you like once a month.
And Rhiannon taught him the advantages of squishies by giving him a good scratch where he can't scratch, and so he might be amenable to making friends with squishies.
If nice to squishies, they bring you food sometimes.
Yeah. Yep.
And scratch you where you can't reach.
I think we need to get him addicted to cupcakes and not meat, and once he goes sugar instead of raw meat, he'll be less inclined to eat people. Maybe.
Unless, of course, they've been eating lots of sugar, then they might taste just like sugar.
Yeah.
Only in a Mystaran world.
There's also the troll of the forest.
That's right.
Was she an ogress?
Yeah, witch.
The ogress witch.
Ogress witch.
The ogress witch. Who,
The ogress witch.
Which Merc hit on and failed.
I
There'll be
believe
a
she
second
immediately
round.
said, "Nah, I'm more interested in Cetus."
I believe it's a long-term aspiration now.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I've looked up what orcs dig.
Is it orc or ogre?
Oh, I thought it was orc.
Nah, she,
Which is probably why your seduction failed.
That means I get a second chance with a different avenue. That's
you called her a pig. How dare you?
You got a language to learn, and you know, some cultures. Calcrix actually knows quite a bit about ogres and goblins, so she can probably fill you in on some of the cultural stuff.
very good.
Don't tell Calcrix why you're asking, because she'll just go, ooh.
I just want to make friends. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Special friends.
Special
I'm
friends.
sure there might be a restraining order form filled out as soon as the kingdom's set up.
Add them to
Yeah, the
list.
protective
Add them
order.
to the list.
Yeah.
Merc is not allowed inside the witch's hovel.
Yeah.
That's
The
what I
red mushrooms are just gonna like spot Merc, and then yeah.
Because I think the agreement we made with her was that we would leave like some area around her cottage.
The forest around her cottage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not populating the area around her cottage. That's free for her to choose. We're allowed to visit, but we're not allowed to stay unless we get permission.
Let's see where I'm getting my.
I was gonna say you got it pretty well covered.
Yeah, it was mostly just talking last session and not much.
Calcrix did talk to the nymphs, I think, or the dryads. The dryads, that's it. And asked in Dimitri's absence, how do we do this Troldaran culture, religion, church thing. And they told her that you build a temple in the form of a tree, so she grew a really large tree with their help, and she is now holding services.
I believe we were... I can't remember what we were going to do with Drusilla, because we probably need to talk to her as
Yeah,
well.
I think we had Drusilla still up, but Rhiannon will have that in her notes.
Yes, Drusilla is still to go, but we've talked to the Red Bear, we've talked to
The Ogress.
Yep, we covered pretty
the
much.
Ogress. Awesome, so I timed it
Yeah.
perfectly.
Where
John's kind of
we
got all
covered...
of it though.
I paid attention for once in a session.
Is it because of the bear?
No.
Probably.
I mean, I probably did more role-playing than I normally do, because I'm usually just sitting here going, when's the next combat? What am I going to kill in one hit this time?
You know whose game you've joined, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We roll initiative on talking.
Yeah. That has been talked about many times. I've only stabbed an ally once as this character.
Who'd you stab?
Dimitri.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
As my old character, I believe I burnt the whole party in one turn and then got Hildren impaled on the board task.
Yes.
I think Cetus is doing a whole lot better than
Yes.
Genrick.
Yeah.
Ume and sugar.
I'm doing well to remember that. Oh, I do have cupcakes though still, so I'll get the cupcakes out.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate one.
If anyone's
Yeah.
interested, they're
I'll,
Ume and sugar. They're really nice.
I'll make you coffee now that introductions and summary's been done. I was just going to listen to how everything was going to start off, and then I'll
I don't think I missed anything. We're not really participating in the war. We're the backup plan instead. Setting up your kingdom. Talk to the current residents.
We all have ridiculous amounts of people under us,
Yeah.
Except for Calbricks, I think.
including
I think Cetus and Calcrix are the only ones who didn't get given an army to bring
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah.
Dimitri has 1,000 wizards under his command.
The-
None of whom are the
The Karamekan wizards?
Galantrian,
Glantrian.
but
Oh,
none
okay.
of them are
Yeah.
the High Magister.
Who's the High Magister again? He's the...
A council position, a character I created.
Okay, yeah.
Don't worry.
I was going to say, because I've met some of the Galantrian princes and high-level wizards.
No, the Galantrian princes have sent down 1,000 fire Flemish wizards.
Oh, that's right, and that's because they know Calcrix.
Yes.
So they've sent them down that way.
But they're under Dimitri.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So we're going to send Dimitri and the wizards off to make a wizard tower somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Because 1,000 fire wizards is not... They're not going to live in my keep.
You just don't want to spend time with Dimitri.
No, that's not it.
I'm getting there. You found a way to get distance.
Oh, no. I have the priestess, and I'm very heavily inclined to make the necromancer the representative for Zelkor's Ferry.
Yeah, no,
I
I
am
think
looking
so.
forward to spending time with Dimitri.
Yeah, no, I think the necromancer should get, like, one of the top positions.
But, yeah, Martin showed me the book The Strongholds are going to be based on, and it had a list of all the positions. So I have created characters or assigned people particular positions.
So,
Remembering the fact that a number of the characters will already have positions in their own domains.
Yep, which is why, Dimitri, you are just representative for the wizards.
Dimitri is too important for any positions in your domain.
And Dimitri will have a second from the Flemish wizards, I'm guessing.
Calcrix is so skilled, she can have positions across several domains, and if Dimitri can't handle that kind of thing, she understands.
Calcrix is the representative of the people. Cetus is the representative for Drusilla's Grove. Dimitri is wizards. Trellin is the Feodel elves. Merc is the merchants. Odo is our warden. I've got some family members and new characters that I've created for the council. And our nymph is the high priestess. And they all have, of course, because it's me, Norse equivalents for names and stuff. But, yes, I have created a council.
And what about the bear?
You need a meal.
I didn't think the bear needed to... Maybe he can be representative of
Just
the forest or
I
something.
know.
Representative of the fight pit.
Yes.
The middle of the fight pit.
We need more fights.
So the council is mainly made up of some locals, some of the Northern Reaches people, and some of the Violian elves. Because Hildren has a bias.
Still flashing, so if you want to save power on it, you may want to.
Hildren has a
Yeah,
bias, but that's okay.
Mine are always running out of power, so I'm always switching them off when I'm not using them.
Okay, so you've got 3 main areas where the troops are massing. There is the area where you melted the gnolls, because that has a big vantage point over the region.
I don't remember melting gnolls. Was
You
that
weren't
pre
there.
my time? Okay, no, that's all good.
Then there is the hill that the Mouth of Doom is in the side of.
Mm.
You could literally build a place on top of that as a security place. And
Do-
then that...
Sorry.
Did you have a question?
I'm just wondering if we need to protect them from the influence of the Big O.
You might need to focus more on the fog that comes out of it first.
Which
at night.
doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
Something we did stop the fog.
that's good.
For now.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
So, okay, and then they would also be around the castle. So, basically, they would be split amongst those areas as the main high ground of the area.
There'd definitely be a fair amount of clerics with the Mouth of Doom crew.
We're hoping there'll be priests of Troldar coming at some point.
It's okay. I've got them covered. I have priests of Zerchev. I have plenty of those.
Yes, yes. But I believe... Well, does it matter? Because Zerchev was one of the 3 people who gave it to us. Is it specifically Troldarian Church, or is it Zerchev's name? Is there... They've left it quite vague.
Well, no. The kingdom is in...
Very specifically...
Kingdom is in Zerchev's name.
Which is not Zerchev's necessarily.
It was the Church of
The
Troldar.
Church of Troldar.
Right.
Is
Which is different.
But the head of the religion, aside from me being the sovereign, is the high priestess, the nymph, who is a cleric of Zerchev. Cleric of Zerchev. But at the moment we have lots of Northern Reaches, Darrakan and Zerchev followers. We don't have much in the way of, Halav, though Halav is part of the
Well, that's just it. You've got lots of people who are not Church of Troldar.
Yeah.
They didn't grow up in Karalikas or Troldara to be Church of Troldar.
That might be because Dimitri said he was sending them and we haven't seen them yet. And we're just doing the best we can while
And we do
wait.
have a temple that Calcrix has built,
Yeah, and I have a feeling that Dimitri's going to burn it down.
which is now going to be called... It's now called what I was going to call the castle, which is Vantestave, which means place of hope.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm just like, I built it. I don't get any say in the name.
I mean...
This seems very typical of Calcrix's life. She's doing all the work. She's getting none
You
of the
can
rewards.
tell me no, but I was really excited about the name.
You can
Yeah.
just put by Calcrix underneath it.
Yeah, that's right.
Copyright.
I don't know.
You're welcome to veto it, but, I liked the name.
I just... it's just the lack of consultation of you built this church, we're going to name it something. We thought about this, but, if you don't want to involve her, she has her own way of taking that in.
We can discuss this later. It can be a discussion between Hildren and Calcrix. I'm just excited because I really liked the name and I wasn't allowed to call... I'm not calling the castle that.
So, as Calcrix would be saying, you got so excited you just decided to name the next thing that got created this thing.
No. Hildren would say, I am asking because you have done so much work.
By the way, while she's doing this, Eve is rolling over on the floor laughing.
Hildren
Because
is
Calvix
saying,
is just so pulling your beard, so to speak.
Hildren is saying that considering the meaning of the name is Place of Hope, it seems particularly fitting for the temple.
Really? I don't. I'm not invested in it. It's not my church, not my
The
church.
question would be,
I was going to say, let Jeremy
you
have a
might
say.
have made the castle. You've got to name the castle. You could name the temple, but the maker of the temple might have arguments about that. But of course, have you named the kingdom?
Yeah. Van Mook.
And that's not Place of Hope?
No. It's my kingdom.
Yeah.
There is no hope in her kingdom.
It's Van Mook.
I love it.
It is Forest of Hope.
Yeah.
In the way that it's where instead of it's subverting the forest where hope goes to die, it is instead the forest full of hope.
Just so that you know, Calcrix is just kidding with you.
Oh, I know.
She'll make sure she gives you a hug at the end of that because
We
She
spread
really
the hope
doesn't.
all out into the forest and don't keep any.
it's not her lands, it's not her religion, it's not her people.
I mean,
She
Drazzle
really
still has
doesn't
a tower.
mind.
Drazzle will always have a tower. There's
Yeah.
a tower that has the dragon god.
She's got her own mountain and her own region, and that's all that you know.
But yes, Hildren has spent the last however long we've been in the area, trying to get her head around and set up, knowing that she's going to be going into the dungeon, so she needs to leave people in charge and delegate and start setting up the government of the stronghold.
Okay, so first thing that you do here happening in the area is that the merchants coming down the river are definitely not interested in paying any tolls to the new kingdom.
What happens when a really big dragon turns up and says you might not be able to go down this river? I might just invest a lot of time in making it ice. Or fire.
My question is, have we done... one of the things we wanted to do was use some of the Northern Reaches troops to start making a headway at making the river safer.
We could, depending on the size of this river as well, put in, what are those?
Locks.
Yeah, a lock. Put in a lock. Which means, well, you literally can't pass here unless you negotiate some way of dealing with us. Like, they don't necessarily have to pay a toll, but it might be... We want them to stop and do trade.
Yep.
And things like that.
If we want them to stop and do trade, remove the toll altogether
Yeah.
and make money through the tax.
Yes. Yeah. And that's what I mean. We need to kind of engage with them in some manner.
Well, basically, they've been doing the river for a long time. The fact that there's a new kingdom here, they basically made it known they didn't want to pay a toll just to use a river they've already been using.
And I think, personally, A, I wouldn't be doing anything about that until we'd gotten the monsters under control anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And B, taxes are a lot nicer. So, once we get more set up, that would be something I would be considering. But at this point, it's not highest on her mind.
Calcrix is, in terms of if this is a role-playing moment, Calcrix sets up a huge sign and a coffee store right where they're going by, and it says coffee, like 2 gold pieces, free cookie with coffee, supplies in town, just to see whether or not they'll come ashore. Just to find out things.
Well, most of them come to Zelkor's Ferry
Yep.
because that's basically where they've been going all these years.
And that's where we'd be starting the relationship.
Yeah.
And then discussing.
Yeah, I think because they'll be paying tax on their trade regardless before we're there. The fact that there's many, many thousands of people there means their trade will boom, which means their taxes will boom as well, which a portion of that will come back to the kingdom for the maintenance of governance. That all just makes sense. Over time, obviously, some of those military leaders might decide to locate their families in the area, grow towns. So if we wanted to increase the taxes, that could go with some guarantee that these traders are going to get trading rights into the area for a period of time. So that would be a negotiation point, I would think.
And you'd say that this region is probably the most secure it's ever been because it would take some big monsters to dislodge you.
And this is where I would be going, Merc.
I feel
Can
like
you
Merc
talk
should be
to-
here with me while I'm serving coffee. You can do the talky talk,
I like
and I'll
coffee.
just serve the coffee.
I would be saying, Merc, can you talk to Adis, who is my gnomish treasurer?
I had Cetus.
Adis.
Ah,
So what's she look like? Merc's very
that's
interesting.
my that's my triplet.
Does
I
it
haven't
not
built
matter?
much of a background, so...
Isn't it male or
She's very
female?
cute.
Okay, she's a very attractive person.
What's the biggest size Calcrix can go up to?
At the moment, Gargantuan, I think.
So Calcrix will sit up next to the coffee shop at gargantuan size, saying free coffee on each wing.
Oh, it's like a billboard, a giant billboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like
And she'll
it.
do the whole jazz wings to like entice them to stop, and then you can just talk to them about how if they trade with us, you know, and safety and all that business stuff that's too boring for Calcrix to worry about.
So you've there are 3 keel boats that stop at Zelkor's Ferry. There is the Yellow Dagger, who is captained by Rico Jaskin. They trade in furs, ale and wood. And I'm sure Merc is happy that ale is part of their trade.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Although Merc does have his little cup of warming.
Yeah.
Which makes...
Oh, we've
nice
got
stuff with
Vikings.
wings.
Ale is good.
Yeah. I've got 2016-year-olds. They're
Yeah.
not allowed to drink.
I don't know. What's the drinking age in Mystara? It doesn't-
Whatever
doesn't
their,
necessarily have to be the same as the drinking age in the real world.
Whatever their leader tells them.
Yeah,
And Druids will be different again anyway.
yeah.
How old are the teenagers?
I think they're about the 16. I do have a lot of traders and seafaring.
How do
I
you
mean,
account
they're
for other
Vikings.
races?
16's fine.
And
Yes.
well, I'm-
Most
Is
of
that
his,
16 in
Viking-
elf years?
Most of
No,
his,
most
merchants.
my it's the people that are developing the rules are from the northern reaches. 16 seems fine.
don't most 16-year-olds drink anyway? It's better for them to be supervised while they're doing that.
Well, I think 16-year-old in Vikings, not only you're drinking, you've got 5 kids and you're married.
Not
Yeah,
quite that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I suspect that, in fact, in this world, there are very few kingdoms that have a set drinking age.
yes.
Mostly that would be religious-based.
Yeah.
So Yularum has a set drinking age. You can never reach it.
Yeah.
They don't drink?
No.
Yeah.
They find
Neither does
drinking
Calcrix.
to be
What would
against their
be-
belief.
The feeling around 16-year-olds drinking.
It's completely from the religion you come from. The Norse are the equivalent of what? They can't drink?
Yeah. I was going to say.
Darkin would most likely limit drinking to end of work days. So it would be, if they can't work, they can't drink.
And a lot of these people come from prestigious families, so they would be used to following the Darkin rules.
Responsible
So,
drinking
ale-
is what you want to promote.
Ale is good. We like ale.
And if they drink
Okay.
so much that they can't work the next day, then they'll
They don't
probably
get paid.
They'll probably not be banned from drinking from all the establishments.
That works.
It sort of encourages someone not to mess up because you suddenly no longer have money to spend on alcohol, and no one will sell it to you.
Yep. Okay.
The other ship coming in is the Lucky Oak.
Yep.
Did
Wait.
you say the lucky oak or the lucky oaf?
Oak. Tree.
Just checking.
Captained by Petrus Colobio.
Yep.
And basically carries a lot of trade goods.
Just sort of basic trade goods like what's in the trade store.
Keeps the trade store supplied.
Yep.
We'll meet up with wagons passing along the coast road and bring it all the way up to Zelkor's Ferry, because there's no road to the there's no path between Zelkor's Ferry and the coast road. Mainly because most things could get eaten on that path.
I was going to say, that might change later.
And the last of the boats is the Brawler.
Yep.
And it's captained by Bjork the Whale.
Hefty gentleman, no doubt.
He is. And he transports ale, sheep, and cows.
Okay.
So 2 out of 3 ships carry alcohol.
I'm getting a feeling based on this and the hints of Norse religion that we've seen that there's a bit of connection between. No, I definitely would have, because I'm sure Odo would have told us that these are the sorts of people that visit.
Yeah.
And I definitely would have teed up with Merc and
A meeting. Yeah.
my treasurer. I will remember her name eventually.
Aureus or something.
Yeah, it starts with. And I would have said, okay, what do we need to get?
Yeah. Each boat roughly turns up about every 20 odd days.
So sheep and cows and ale, wood. Well, I don't think we're that in desperate need of wood, but like building relation. That would be more building relationship with the.
Well,
Right.
sheep would mean you would then be able to make your own clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I want
having
sheep
1,000 wizards. Yeah.
Aegis. That's right. Aegis.
But 1,000 wizards aren't all high-level wizards.
Okay.
But hey, if you have 1,000 people cast a level 1 magic missile, not many things are going to be around after that.
So the things that I think we as a settlement would be after is ale, because it's us, sheep and cows mostly. But I would be asking and like leaving it up to you guys too, because you're the merchants, with your troops and stuff to have, start relationships with the merchants. We definitely want those things. If they've got anything else that would be useful to help us in the development. Because one of the other things, we've got military might, but I'd be asking some of that to be working on building infrastructure and farmland and, houses.
Well, at this stage, they're looking at building guard posts
Yep.
as the priority. Because what's the point in building something that can be torn down if you can't protect it?
Yeah.
So that's where they're building on top of the Mouth of Doom, on top of where the knolls were, and around the castle.
Yep.
Which means they have a triangle of control.
Yeah.
And they can start looking at making the area they control habitable.
And I am happy to, I've got people that are giving me advice on this, so, I have spent that time getting to know the people around me, getting to know the people in charge of stuff, and finding the right people for the right job is basically was my aim.
Okay, so yes, it looks like that they will have something fairly decent set up. You'll have technically a few mini forests in your inside the bounds of your control, where one of them is completely hands off.
Yep, that's the ogress.
Mm-hmm. Unless, of course, you want to evict her.
No, I'm good. I like her.
And after you speak to the keelboat people, Cetus brings up Drusilla.
We should probably go talk to Drusilla.
I've been asking you to take us to talk to Drusilla for a while.
And I can't fly everybody there. He can.
Yeah, I've got a flying carpet, so... And a broom of flying.
Yeah. I've got Pluto, who's my mount.
I've got wings.
I
I
also
can
have
summon
wings. I haven't decided what
Taryn
they are yet,
as
though.
my air steed and fly on Taryn.
I can carry people.
It just sounds like we all have our own ways to fly there.
Except Cetus.
No, she just has wings. He can fly.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we all have ways of flying.
So you also know dropping in on her is not advisable.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
would.
last time I did that, she kind of banished me to the northern continent for 3 months.
I would ask Cetus to, try and talk to her and set up a time and...
I'll ask Lorelei to do that for me.
Okay, she does arrange it for you. And gives you about 10 minutes notice to get a couple of miles away from the keep.
Actually, like the meeting point is a couple miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go now.
Can we get there in 10 minutes?
Dimitri, can you teleport us?
You could, but then you might find yourself speaking to someone you didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a good
Yeah,
idea
Dimitri.
to teleport at the moment.
I believe the fastest method we've got to movement is the Phantom Steeds.
Do I have
Well-
the drakes with me?
You can have your drakes with you.
Well, there's Calbricks and 3 drakes. So,
A black, a blue, and a white drake.
How fast do they move?
I think they move as fast as I do, which I think is 40 feet.
I'll call Pluto because he moves 60 feet.
I don't know. I have to check with Martin.
And
Yeah.
the bonus action doubles it.
Good idea, yeah.
I don't know if that's still going to get us there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, so the Phantom Steed, we can get to reach you there in 2 miles in 12 minutes. Plus a minute to cast.
Falstafer can move 50 feet, so I can sort of summon him as my air steed, and he can fly 100 feet per 6 seconds.
Martin, oh no, you're looking up something.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask, do you know how fast my drakes and I move? But
Well, let me put it, I can give you a quick figure on speeds. Okay? The Phantom Steed has a speed of 100 and therefore can go 10 miles an hour.
that's pretty good.
So, yeah.
So that means that, say, if you're talking 50 foot or so, then you're talking 5 miles an hour.
Which means Calbricks is really slow, and I don't know why I'm a dragon.
No, because the normal speed is 30 feet for most people.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have a big sip of coffee.
So the Calcrix is faster than most people except for Dimitri on his Phantom Steed and Trellin. Because Trellin's just fast.
Yeah.
You literally move further than everyone else does.
Cetus can do 50 whilst raging, but
But you have to be raging to do
yeah,
it.
I can do it for 1 turn.
Does Lorelei have a solution to get us there in 10 minutes?
Well, she can't be stronger than me, so I don't think she has a teleportation
I can-
spell. Also, she's
no,
pregnant.
We can't do spells around. What's his name?
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute.
it's the first day of the month, so we don't need to worry about the wild magic thing.
And I have the bonus.
Oh, no, we can't do spells.
What do you mean we can't do spells?
Martin said that if you do a spell.
Certain spells don't work so well.
Just don't know how it's going to end up.
We don't
Yeah.
know how it's going to work.
How about in the domain? Is that changing?
Not yet. You haven't actually set off a full religion here yet.
Like, my spells have been okay since the giant skull cloud, she says, touching wood.
If you wish to meet this lady, perhaps we should move.
Yep.
Yep, I'm on Pluto. I go 60 feet. I'm following.
Yeah.
Taran, 50 feet.
120 feet.
Speedy McSpeedy zone.
Cetus will just take whatever he can to get there. If somebody's
Right,
offering to
so
fly him, he'll take
Ride
the flight.
Calcrix.
Walking,
Certainly,
flying,
we move at the
moving.
rate of the slowest person, unless people thinking we need to get there faster.
Are we Walking, flying.
I mean,
Flying was the thought.
How,
just because,
how many people?
Just because this person has demanded your appearance in this location of time, are you not ruler of this land?
Yes, but last time she turned up as a dire mammoth and shot firebugs at us.
This is Dimitri speaking.
And
This is
so-
more important than everybody. How many people can a gargantuan dragon carry?
Quite a few, but you only need to carry one of them.
Well, I was going to say I could just carry you all and we could fly there because I'm pretty sure at gargantuan size I can fly fairly fast.
That doesn't change your speed, I don't think you're fine.
Really?
Doesn't change
feel
her
like
speed,
it
but she will
should.
technically get there faster because her head will be further in front.
Well,
I feel like
I'm happy if you want
gargantuan should
to
be
reduce
faster.
your size
Yeah,
to
To fly on the monk.
no to take the flying carpet, and I'll guide it as well.
But the carpet is quite slow still.
No,
Yeah,
it's 120 feet,
It
so
moves at the speed of Trellin.
yeah. So, if how big is the carpet though?
well, it's enough for all four of us. But it sounds like everyone else that has.
Can you pop on your carpet my understudy?
Yeah.
So I picked an understudy from the 16-year-olds, the prominent families, because they're going to be my
Right.
second on the council.
Okay.
And I wouldn't mind just to tell them what my orders are going to be around training the military, but also just get the lay of the land and to understand their part on the council.
No worries.
But are you asking him to do this now or later?
Oh, I was going to ask him to come along now, but I feel like something's going to happen with Drusilla. That'll put him in danger.
Plus, the carpet can only take 4 people, including Trellin.
So if it's taking Trell and Cetus
Does
and
is
the
it
dragon, there's only
weight,
one spot.
people, or size?
Bit of all 3.
So if I was a small, tiny dragon, I could fit on the carpet theoretically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
I
a
can
small tiny dragon
downsize another person if they
with the
want
4 of us.
No, you can only... I don't think you can cast it on multiple people and
to. Well, I could
sustain
cast
it.
it on myself and one other.
I would have to have a look at it.
I think it's a
Oh,
higher
but-
spell slot.
Yeah, but
I don't understand what the speed of the carpet. Normally the speed of the carpet's like maximum 30-foot flying.
this is 120. Same
Right.
speed as
That's
Trellin.
faster. That's your carpet.
It's a red carpet. They go faster.
It's got racing stripes.
Racing stripes.
It is the speed of Trellin, isn't it?
I believe Trellin's using 2 moves to make it move.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's one action and then a bonus action.
Yeah, but no. That's the speed that Trellin moves. The carpet doesn't necessarily keep up with Trellin.
Martin just said earlier that the carpet goes the same speed as Trellin does.
Oh, okay.
Actually, there was someone else who said that, but...
Oh, I thought you said that.
Can we
Okay.
confirm?
Can we confirm?
Okay, I'll try to look it up.
And again, we do all have our own ways to fly there ourselves. We're just trying to find what's the quickest way to get everybody there.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought. Because we'll be moving really as fast as the slowest person.
How fast is Pluto?
60.
I think the slowest person would be Cetus.
He's the one that's taking us to where Drusilla is.
I
Yeah,
can
I'm not
fast
landing
pace
near
it.
Drusilla without Cetus.
So in fact, we're all only as fast as the guide.
So who can make Cetus go faster than 40 feet?
Wrong character. I don't have haste.
I do.
Oh, I have a sure I've got a bardic hymn for that.
Okay, so it can move 50 feet around with a base speed of 25. I believe you have the extra speed. So you can run
okay.
faster than your carpet.
Alright.
And your weight doesn't count for its carrying capacity because
Nice.
you attuned it.
Cool.
I'm sure I've got haste.
I do have haste.
You have
As
a
a
battle
bardic.
him that makes us move faster.
A battle hymn, yeah. I was just trying to find
So
it.
battle him, the dragon, and we all ride the dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happily do that.
Yep.
Unless I combine weight slows her down.
I don't know.
It's unlikely.
Oh, where's your battle limbs?
I'm sure it was just here.
I'm trying to remember what
How long
level
would it
haste is.
normally take us to go and reach this person?
Probably longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah. Considering Dimitri can get there in 12 minutes, and that's moving at 120 feet per round.
Well, a normal person would travel 3 miles in an hour. So as she's about a mile away, that means that... trying to do the math in my
Oh, that's...
The maths that I just did
So
says
they can initially shoot about 2 miles away. So.
Let's say
onwards
about 2
battle.
miles, I think.
if I've done the maths right in my head, I think if we do 60 feet
So
a
I
ton,
can.
That would actually make it 80
we can do
feet.
120 feet a ton, we make it in 10 minutes.
Better than nothing.
So, Merc has a battle hymn that can add 40 feet to your movement.
Yeah.
Which would make it 80 feet
Nice.
per action, which would make it 160 feet per round
Cool.
So the dragon?
for Calcrex.
Okay.
I can double the speed with haste as well.
Well, I would like to cast Battle Hymn on you.
Yep.
And then if you double, you get that 40.
180 is enough to make it in time.
160 is what we'll get.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
100
80 times 2.
No, 120 is fast enough to make it in time, so 160 will cover it, and we'll,
So
we'll
Merc's
get there
basically
early.
playing as singing as a song as we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
Love Flight of Valkyries.
easy done.
Fly of the Calcrix.
Sorry, what's that to Calcrex?
He was playing Flight of the Valkyrie, but it's Flight of the Calcrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually. Yeah.
So that would add 40 feet. You don't have to
Finish your
cast
coffee and your food.
haste because that's 80 feet per action, which means it's 160 feet per round, which should get us there.
Yeah. It should do the trick. I think.
Okay, so you arrive there in time to see a huge treant walking into the area.
Is that her?
She rarely uses her humanoid form.
Brilliant.
When the last time you met her, she was a giant mammoth. It's like her winter outfit.
Fair.
Hang on, she's a druid, so I'm not going to have the problem with the that I had with the last treant. Her mental capacity is still the same. I know wild shapes.
But you know what she did for Genrick? She's probably gonna do it just to fuck with you.
Hildren pokes Cetus. I'm guessing we all dismount from Calcrex. Hildren pokes Cetus and looks at him
Yes.
pointedly.
You've met her before.
This is a better situation?
I sure hope
Introduce
so.
us, please?
She is the queen now, talk to her.
It's not Queen, but hi, I'm Hildren.
The treant does use longer syllable words.
Yay. I have heard all of... I hope that this meeting is more congenial than last time.
We didn't bring Ganrick with us. Not that I know where he is.
No, we heard he's in the northern continent.
We have been looking.
He seems to be being hunted down by an insane elf.
He's very hard to
Or
find,
sane,
even though he's on the council as a representative.
Yes.
Yeah,
She
he's
says
not on the council.
he hasn't responded to her demands.
He hasn't responded to his demands.
Drusilla's.
Ah.
She doesn't ask him anything, she just demands.
Mm-hmm. So, I've been asking Cetus to arrange a meeting with you for a while because I I'm not the best person to be talking. I'm not the most charismatic of the group, but it seems to be my responsibility.
You are the leader.
Yeah. I have been tasked with, by Zertev, who I know you know and are close to. I have been tasked with setting up a kingdom in his name, and that will include some of your forest. And I have been trying to go around to all the neighbours and, check to see what they'd like, to make sure that we're not agitating or creating conflict, and discussing what is the best way moving forward, considering the obligation that I am under.
She says she's happy to accept you as a vassal kingdom in her Forest of Hope.
What would that come with?
Well, basically, don't piss her off and she won't wipe you out.
Oh, I was going to do that anyway.
It's a pretty good deal.
Yep.
That's very generous of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no.
what you also with that, and this is as a player, the idea of if you, as a ruler, if you understand the concept of vassal states within the context of the Canberra game, that implies that you come under Drusilla.
Yeah, I know.
You report to Drusilla and everything you do,
But
and she has veto on any action you take.
This is why I wanted to clarify with her what she meant by vassal. And this is the discussion that we need to have.
Though she definitely does mean vassal because she does still see it as her forest.
Does that mean... The concern with that particular terminology, and I am not trying to undermine your position in the forest, but I don't think that I am in a situation where I can necessarily report or give tribute or Hildred looks at Merc pleadingly.
Can Merc ask, what would you require as a vassal organisation within your forest?
Well, she says that before you expand, you get her permission.
We have a council that will govern the new kingdom, and on that council you have a representative for you and your forest, hopefully, through your progeny.
Well, she says you just have to inform her through her minion. She says, looking at Cetus.
So if I get this clear, if
Still
we
don't have a way to contact you over long distances.
If we inform your minion of our move through our governance body, that will keep you happy and we will stay out of your way.
And one of her rules is it's forbidden to kill wolves.
What was that one, sorry?
It's forbidden to kill wolves.
Forbidden to
Happy
kill
to have that one.
wolves.
We can find other ways of deterring them from impacting our farmland. I am very aware of the importance of wolves in Zerchev's name. And the only time that I would possibly challenge or possibly ask if you would be willing to bend that rule is if Zerchev has said that we need to manage the population. But I do not see that as something that needs to arise.
Well, she says the wolves of the forest are all part of her circle.
So can we ask that your wolves play a protection role for our people?
She just looks at Merc and says they're wolves.
Because we can feed your wolves. We can give them comfort and security and food.
She just has that tilt of the stem of the tree and looks at you and says, "They're wolves, not dogs."
All
Don't
dogs-
try to domesticate her
All
wolves.
dogs were wolves at some point.
Hildren is looking at Mert going, what are you talking about?
You tried to domesticate a wolf before. It's not fun.
No, not for the first couple of generations.
It doesn't take long. But you've really got to have the dogs that they turn into trust you.
Well, I think if wolves are an extension of Drusilla, or within Drusilla's inner circle,
They're also a symbol, and like the Zerchev is shown always as with a wolf and a hawk.
yeah, I think we do need to adhere to what she's asking. I don't think she's asking for much in comparison to what we're going to do. And I think with that, we need to enshrine that in laws of the kingdom.
Yep. There is going to be a version of a hunting guide, similar to my friend in Karamikos. And it is going to be consulted quite heavily and developed with the one of the elven groups that have come down.
And she does say, as a vassal state, if you are in danger, she will help.
I would very much appreciate that. So we are able to communicate with you through your minion, indicating Cetus.
Gullet looks at him and goes, mostly.
Does he have a way of talking to you?
Well, she can always hear him, but she doesn't always listen.
Ah, okay, sweet. Happy with that.
That would have
The
been
other
nice to
thing
know
that we need
3 months ago.
The other thing that we need to discuss is the fact that we have 2 elven clans with us. One of which you may be familiar with. They have already set up a tree of life behind the castle. I am hoping that is not going to be an issue. The others who are considering maybe moving their tree from Karamikos to the forest, is this going to be an issue for you?
The second tree is not welcome.
A second tree is not welcome.
She has no desire for the damage it will cause.
That is fine. That will have to be something we discuss.
Why? Calcrix will ask without offence. Just, she wants to understand.
It will damage the animals in the area, she says.
How?
Have you not paid attention to the effect in Karamikos?
She wasn't here for it.
I wasn't here for it. So she's...
No, but you've been aware of the borders of Karamikos and Elfide, and therefore you should be aware of the conflicting effects of close trees of life.
Hildren will explain that we discovered in Karamikos, which confirms the effect. Basically, overlapping influences of trees of life create places of good magic and bad magic, but it can have a massive effect on
Thanks for the reminder.
the people around.
I did know that, but as I said, I don't have the greatest memory.
The only place that doesn't happen at the moment is Wendell.
Have we figured
Yes, because
out
they're not working.
how far away they need to be just to make sure that we don't do this elsewhere?
If they
It's a
share
forest.
if they share the forest.
So they can share a forest?
No.
If they share the forest, they eventually overlap.
Oh, right. So as long as they're not in, I guess, what constitutes a
It's
forest.
the same forest. There's no small islands off the coast by any chance?
There are possible places you can go off the coast.
Okay.
So there are places the Feyadels could move
Or
the
possibly
tree.
further inland.
Yeah,
So there's options to not have the negative effects that Drusilla's
but
worried
considering that the player Vialian, considering that the other elves, because Hildren would never refer to them by their name to anybody around us, unless you had been read into what they are. Considering her connection to them and the fact that they've already planted a tree of life, it means that they are the only ones that can have a tree of life in that forest.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, an island would not be in the forest. It would be something completely separate.
As
If
long
we
as it's
need-
not an island in a lake in the forest.
Yeah, off
Yeah.
the coast. I'm just saying, if we need the tree down here. But if that is the decision, that we want to move a tree closer, the secondary tree closer, we can address that through the council, and Drusilla that can be addressed through her member on the council.
Yes, and this is why Hildren looks at Cetus and says, "This is why my suggestion is not Umi."
He's a better messenger than I am.
Drusilla, would you like to possibly nominate a second for when Cetus isn't around?
I'll bring a warm meal in about an hour or so.
Because we are planning on heading down for Panathak again soon.
Well, she does talk to the priestess occasionally.
I do like the priestess. She is a lovely person.
Doesn't the priestess have her own seat on the council?
Yep.
Eh.
So she is going to be representing Drusilla. That combination, like she'll be able to help with representing Drusilla's needs. If this is the conditions under which we are a vassal of your forest, I am happy to accept that.
So from gameplay perspective or mechanics, Drusilla will nominate a viceroy position.
Which represents her interests.
Yeah.
So when you look at that list of the council option positions,
Yeah, well,
Viceroy.
there's a spot for Drusilla's representative anyway. It'll just be that they're viceroy.
Yeah.
She was always going to have a representative. And Cetus got dubbed into that spot, but we do have to discuss who is going to be the second, because they need to be able to talk.
His main body can't, but the crows can.
Well, that's fine. As long as there is some form of communication, I don't mind.
So he has 4 crows that act as his eyes and mouth for him. By the Flock of Familiar spell, which I think actually gives him 6 or 7, but he only uses 4 of them.
In my head, I just see 4 crows just saying, nevermore. That's all I see. Nevermore.
Yeah. Is there anything we can do to help, or is there any guidance you could give us for either the creation of our kingdom or our quest to reduce the influence of the Big O?
She recommends sticking close to the river.
I believe that's just been left in the table.
And please do let us know, is that for the settlements or like in what context? Like the people, the areas that we develop, or
She recommends your domain stick close to the river.
Normal settlements would stick close to the river
Yep.
anyway. Transport, water.
Yep.
Um,
And
Trade.
like, I don't necessarily want to expand out into the forest. I definitely don't want to do that in a way that will damage the forest because, you know, Zurchev.
yeah, particularly if it's occupied by wolves, fays,
Yeah.
bears.
Yeah.
Ogres.
Well, there's also the thing is, if you build your infrastructure to be water focused, then you won't be destroying the native wildlife around.
Which is where I'd be going anyway. Because I would be doing everything I can not to disrupt or destroy the wildlife and the... Like, there are needs. We need farms and houses and stuff, but we can do that without negatively impacting the forest.
Well, the fresh water to feed the farms comes from the river anyway. Don't want to be too far away.
Nope.
And plus, once you get down to the coast, there's also coastal fishing.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have any concerns or any further advice, or you notice something that we should know about, please let us know. I mean, you can talk to him, but you also can talk to us. We are
says she will let
open
you
to
know.
communication. And if there's anything that you would like in the trading that we do, or anything that you would like that we can offer, please let us know.
She says she will delegate responsibility to you where necessary.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I look forward to working with you. All of you.
She says your skills have preceded you, she says, looking at Merc.
I do what I can as a humble merchant.
We have so many humble people in our party. Excellent. I think that's the last neighbour we need to talk to.
Yeah. Just before we head to the mouth of Doom, though, I wouldn't mind to give my understudy just some instructions before we leave.
Oh, I am giving instruction. I'm doing a council meeting and giving, getting updates and instructions and telling them, okay, we're thinking we'll be away for 2-3 days this time.
That's okay. I'm sure Drusilla is happy that her vassal state is happy to jump to her every whim.
Not what I said, but
I think you said working hard and not laughing through half of the conversation.
I think the protection of Drusilla is also quite important for us.
oh yeah, I am entirely pleased with protection from Drusilla.
It's a bit of a symbiotic relationship.
And everything that she was asking for, I was already planning anyway. And it might be, as we grow, things change, but at the moment, we are not big enough to challenge that.
That's a good strawberry.
So I don't think there is no way that we could possibly, player talk. I would never say this to Drusilla. There is no way that we could possibly challenge Drusilla.
And I don't think there's a need to at the moment.
No. All about allies.
But it was just Genrick as a distraction.
We are not, as long as it's still fulfilling the obligation of building a kingdom, I don't care if it's a vassal kingdom, I'm still building a kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
What happens in the future is something we will deal with in the future.
So
And
that's
We will do our best. Yes, all my heirs. We will do our best to fulfill everything, to fulfill anything that Drusilla needs of us, but...
Okay, so she is happy enough with what had been discussed. Not in murderous rage, but hey, it's not a male in charge of the kingdom.
Yeah.
It's always a plus.
I mean, my consort will be technically running things while I'm away, but we do tend to keep in touch, and
You have a consort?
I have a fiancé. I need to probably get married to him soon, because that will solidify him as the heir.
Can't officiate your own wedding. Oh wait, the tribe will probably do it.
Yeah, happy to have the nymph officiate, but that's not happening in the next day. Yeah, no, I have a fiancé.
Yeah. Things you learn.
Yeah, no, it'll be the future, knowing that you are likely to be around for a while. What I have had communicated to me is that the future heirs will be chosen by Zotov. So, player talk, that means that the symbol on her neck, the heir will receive at coming of age. Whenever the person chosen to be next comes of age, the symbol will appear on them somewhere as well.
Yep.
So it's not necessarily my kids, but it will probably stick with my line for a while.
It's just who's the right person at the right time.
Yep.
But Drusilla might also have influence over that, since she just kind of gave her control of the country as a vassal.
She's like, this is what I asked, but what does she require? She has given me her terms, I am operating under the set upon terms. She has said she doesn't want to govern. She wants a voice, and she wants to be acknowledged that the forest is hers.
Well, at the end of the day, isn't the next heir chosen by Zerchev?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So perhaps it's someone in Drusilla's line?
It's a
Perhaps not?
kingdom in Zerchev's
She's about
name.
to have a grandchild
Mhm.
in like a year.
Perhaps the families can merge at some point.
It is.
Having little Norse tentacle babies.
It is.
We haven't confirmed if the child would look like would have Cetus's mutations.
It is a kingdom in Zerchev's name, so he has a lot of influence on how it is built and how it runs and where the succession goes. He's how I've designed it.
And it will work well.
Martin and I have been talking.
Mhm.
So, yeah, like, I would probably have gone back, held a council meeting, got together the people that I needed to get together, explained the conversation we had with Drusilla, explained who Drusilla is and why we are happy to have her protection at the moment, explained that we are going to go to Rapanathak because this is one of our quests, we must do it. It's also for the safety of the kingdom. I expect us to be back, and I will discuss this with you guys beforehand. 1-2 nights in Rapanathak before we head back.
Oh, I'm very comfortable with 2 nights. I'm happy to go 3. If
2
you want.
nights?
Have we done one night yet?
No. But character wise, we've seen Dimitri do 1 night and he seems fine. He seemed fine. 2 nights? 3 days, 2 nights?
Sure.
Yes.
We all agree on this?
Sure.
Dimitri?
We'll do what needs to be done.
2 nights, 3 days. Dimitri?
If you think your fledgling kingdom cannot do without you for that length of time, you must have great faith for your council.
Dimitri, I still do not trust how... Based on our experiences, I do not trust that spending a night in Rapanathak is going to be completely safe. I would like to agree before we go on the length of time we are willing to stay there.
Well, the point is, if we're trying to clear the area of the influence of who should not be named, it'll take as long as it takes.
Yes, but it will take a very long time, and we are not going to spend all that time in Rapanathak. We are talking years. I am not committing to spending years down in Rapanathak because you've decided that you want to keep going.
Calprix is going to enter the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we limited to 2 nights?
Because we still don't know the effect of staying overnight in Rapanathak.
Did we stay overnight?
We have not, Dimitri has.
But he used magic to...
But he used his
Look
Book of
fine.
Rest.
Okay. I think...
Well, so you don't know anything about what
And
he
there
did.
are very
So
strong...
apparently said he was fine.
There are very strong indications from the people around us and the people who have been and slept in Rapanathak.
Before you go into a long explanation that I don't need, I think it is reasonable until we spend at least a night or 2 nights that we limit the stay to a couple of nights. We may, after we discover that we're not affected, stay longer, but at this stage I think it's a reasonable request.
And we can probably communicate if we decide to stay longer, but I think at the beginning, an understanding of how long we are planning on is a good thing. It's also good to let the people in our kingdom know how long to start with they're looking at us being away.
It is a new kingdom, and any responsible leader would come back after a couple of days just to check that things are going well. Just because Dimitri likes to leave his kingdom unattended for a long period of time because he trusts them and he knows them well, doesn't mean that you know your kingdom well and you don't have all of those roles established for very long yet.
And plus, they've still got to start founding the kingdom, which takes a lot of effort.
Yes.
Yes.
And just so we're all aware, during all this council meetings and that, I've got my understudy with me.
Yeah.
So he's getting all the information.
So I think, and Crix turns to Dimitri, until you say 2 nights and 3 days, we're not leaving as far as Hildren's concerned.
I just want agreement and clarification because I feel that is important after our previous explorations.
Okay. Yeah. If you wish to come back on the 3rd day, we will see how we get see fine. Seems like a plan.
Could
But obviously, one should always judge it by the information available at the time of the decision. The time of decision this time, based on the information, we look at 2 nights.
Can I
In
at
the
least...
time, there may be more information available, and it would be appropriate to make a change of the decision then.
Can I at least get an agreement that any change to that plan will happen based on votes and a majority decision?
Can I do an insight check on Dimitri to make sure he's not trying to avoid coming back in 3 days and that he actually intends on coming back in 3 days? Oh, well, it's not going to go too badly. That's an 18. And I think my insight's pretty good.
Dimitri, can we get an agreement that there will be a rule of majority on that decision?
So that's
Dimitri is not a democracy person.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
We went through this last time we went down.
Okay.
So we're doing majority vote and not doing Dimitri's.
Possibly.
From a plan perspective, the actual the real reason Dimitri didn't move last time was he didn't want to get through the fog. And we we're going to get back in time without using someone else's transportation for him to get back in time. But as I said, that was Dimitri's, that was the internal thing.
Good to
So,
know!
and now the fog is gone, it's not an issue.
Good to know!
Apparently he is still not really a party person, but he is willing to go with the party this time.
So his agreement is genuine.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Good to know, because from Hildren's perspective, it's... Dimitri keeps going away and doing his own thing.
Calbrix sees a very anxious Hildren, and she's just like, it's okay, as far as I can tell. You can stop worrying about this point, and we can move.
Okay. So that discussion I was planning on having before the council meeting, so I would tell the council that we were planning to be back after the next 3 days.
And if we're not coming back, we'll send communications.
Yeah. And,
we are leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yes.
Because we have spent the whole day doing council stuff.
And Drusilla.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a long rest in a while, so it'll give us a long rest.
We had a long rest yesterday. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I've been working so hard all my life, it feels like I haven't rested forever.
You've had several long rests over the last 3 months. What are you talking about?
So, yeah, and knowing that the kingdom will do its thing and that people know what they're doing and all that sort of stuff, but I am trying to take seriously the fact that this is an obligation. I am learning as I go. Alright. Happy to take long rest. And leave in the morning.
Okay. Before
Oh! Everybody has a new room. What do your rooms look like?
The Fae have designed it for you,
Yeah.
with you in mind.
So for Merc, think of a beautiful, elegant Turkish brothel with draping curtains from the chandelier, a hookah in the corner, a fruit bowl with all exotic fruits, with a number of attractive people.
I come back from cleaning the cat's litter and I walk in on the Turkish brothel. That's the first thing I heard.
Much better
We're
than
discussing the
Epsom.
fact that the Wild Fae have created the castle and everybody has new rooms.
Okay,
And what does everybody's rooms look like?
I see. Okay. So yours looks like a Turkish brothel.
An elegant Turkish brothel. Not like a lower class.
I don't know that you can make a brothel look elegant.
If anyone can, it's Merc.
But I was just going to say, if anybody can, I presume it's you.
The other thing to
Choose
factor
his
in with
favourite
staying in
parts.
Rapalathak is Merc now has a magnificent mansion.
I do.
But
So
now has a what?
Which obviously looks like a brothel. A Turkish brothel.
Magnificent mansion.
actually, to class up again, it's a bordello.
Ah, okay.
Away from the
Still Turkish, still puke in the middle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about Seekers? Does it have Cletus' name all over it?
There's like a punching dummy that looks like Genrick in the corner.
A pool.
The only thing I can really think of is like
Is there a pool for you to sleep in?
Fish tank.
well, obviously, since Lorelai's the representative that he left at your castle and the rest are all up in the grove in the northern continent, it'll
Yeah.
also be Lorelai's room.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to describe this. Like stone flooring with like water running between them, and then like lots of fire, candles lighting up the room. Very tree, nature, Druid Grove looking room with a pond.
Water feature and fire stuff.
Like tiki torches.
Yeah.
It looks like a very fancy tiki bar.
How about Trellin? What does Trellin, what would the Fae put together for a room for Trellin?
Just a simple thing. I don't need anything, really. I'm a monk, so
Do you at least have a nice bed and not
yes, a bed.
A bed, a chair.
a nice
It's
bed,
size-
a table and
still
chair.
size for a halfling.
And there are a couple of pews for his scribes.
That's right.
You know, a couple of chests.
There's a one-way mirror that they can look in through.
That's happening.
You don't have like a combat dummy or something that you can practice on?
I don't think so.
Don't have anybody you want to kill?
No.
What about Dimitri?
Well, the Fae actually asked Dimitri's opinion before creating a room.
Well, you weren't there when we met the Fae. You only came back afterwards, but they know you.
Exactly.
They know you. They would have created... The idea is that the Fae created a room to reflect their knowledge of you.
So
Mitch's room just looked exactly the same as it was before.
Right?
Presumably it should be a library then. If they know well.
And the bed's made out of books that are soft and spongy.
There's a few basic rules for the people in his council.
Yeah, there's like a closed-off section in the room.
But the point is that, yes, the which is what we know about his role because if they supply books and actual real books, then Dimitri might be interested. But generally speaking, he'll stock his own room, thanks very much.
There's probably lots of bookshelves and a couple of books, but they're probably all Drazzle's books. The complete collection of Drazzle.
Well, if I were truly a complete collection of Drazzle, he was very interested, but I don't think they're the books that were in the cottage up in the top of the world.
No, the ones he wrote.
Yes, these are books he wrote, but they're not books that he wasn't at all at.
Published ones. That's what I meant.
And what about Calcrix?
Depending on limitations on size, coffee shop in front on the ground floor where everyone can get to it, and Calcrix can get up in the morning and walk straight out, or have her coffee delivered to her, and library and back, together with Calcrix's usual. But you know, there's like, instead of dog beds or cat beds, there's drake beds for all the drakes, and then there's a snook for Valen, where he can study quietly and do dragon-born things. She doesn't know what they are; they just look really serious. And the whole place smells permanently like freshly baked muffins.
And a big pillow for Calcrix's bed.
No, Calcrix has like she's normally about large size, which I think is the size of a horse. Ish. So she normally just curls up on like a big 4-poster bed that's got the whole curtains and everything, because how else can you play fort unless you've got curtains on the side of the bed? And I think I'm going to expand on that and say all little Drake beds are all their own little 4-poster beds, so that we can fight each other.
Fort to fort.
Pillow fights from a distance.
No.
I'm literally
Muffin
going to call them fort
fights.
beds.
It is muffin fights, and it is like chocolate versus cinnamon versus strawberry versus, you know, whoever favours whatever flavour they're favouring that day. And the person with the most crumbs in their bed wins.
And how does Hilderon's place look in comparison? Considering it does have the nursery and...
Yeah, I'm going to say it has the nursery attached to it, which comes with a pre-built, like, stone...
Looking inside this space for 8 kids.
Yeah, it concerns her. It has, like, pre-built stone cradle and some beds and, like, places for toys and stuff. It's set up for kids. And in the main bedroom, it's, like... It's very cozy in a way. There's lots of stone and wood and furs, and like there's a big fireplace. It's not a 4-poster bed, but it's like a big bed covered in furs. It's very, like, if you think about the stereotypical, like, Viking, like well-off Viking, but Viking sort of room, like it's that sort of vibe. It's just, it's reasonably big, but because of, it's got bookcases with some books, and she's going to start collecting more because she figures she needs to learn, and, you know, it's got chests and stuff
Running
like
a
that.
Kingdom 101.
Yes. It's something she picked up.
Dealing with diplomats, 203.
Yeah. And like there's a desk, and, you know, but it's all stone and like big, like hardwood stuff, and everything just feels
Solid.
warm and solid, and like it's never brightly lit. There's always shadows, and there's always, like, it's always, you know, that comfort you get from it being sort of fire lit rather than light lit. And like, she can open the curtains and stuff, but they're heavy curtains, so most of the time it is, because she's, particularly at the moment, she's feeling overwhelmed by everything, so having a quiet, safe space that can, where she can sort of get rid of all of that, is very important for her.
Spice ginger beer.
So it's just warm and cozy and quiet.
Nice.
When you want hot food, let me know. I'm just having food of my own.
All good, you sit down. Okay, so you do also see that the tower set off to the side is mostly bluestone. It doesn't always seem like it's there. Feels like it's only solid when you're looking at it. So if you're
It's
not
a really
looking
big
at it, it
tower.
sort of doesn't appear to be all there.
Who lives there? That's a really weird tower you got there.
Yeah, that's Drazzle's. I'm
think I've
assuming
met
that's
him.
near the coffee shop. So it's near where Calbrex is.
And you do see a symbol on it of a blue dragon wrapped around an hourglass.
Next is clear.
Well, none of us can get near it at the moment because the wild hunt's still there.
Is the wild hunt still here?
Yep.
Yeah, that's long.
If they weren't, Drazzle would be awake.
Ah.
And there does appear to be 2 dragonborn outside his tower.
A dragonborn considered play or not? Right?
No.
Not normally, no.
Representatives of the plateau, obviously.
They don't seem to be carrying any symbology of the Atruaghin at all.
Interesting. I gather they're not my followers.
They don't appear to be.
Uh,
They seem to have on their clothing symbol of a blue dragon wrapped around an hourglass.
At any point the Dragonborn become visible to Calcrix, she's raced out to meet them. She doesn't know them, but she bowls them over with a hug.
They do greet you warmly.
They probably know who she is. I don't think there's a Dragonborn that doesn't because of Drazzle. She will say, friends! On the assumption that everyone's their friends.
Well,
Welcome.
everyone is until they prove otherwise.
Come meet our newly appointed queen.
They say they're on duty,
What are you on duty for?
keeping people away from the tower.
Which tower?
The tower behind them, they point.
That tower. Fire tower?
The Drizzle's tower.
Drazzle's tower. How's Drazzle?
They don't know.
Am I a person?
Technically, yes.
So I can't go near the tower and ask how Drazzle's going?
They don't know how he's going. They've just been assigned to keep people away.
Right. So... Are there anyone else at the tower?
They don't know.
If I wanted to find out if there was someone else at the tower, could I ask you?
They'll ask when they get the opportunity.
You haven't got there yet?
No.
May I accompany you without entering the tower?
Not until they finish their shift.
I will go tell the others not to bother you until you finish your shift. Player, why did the GM mention these Dragonborn if they couldn't interact with us until they finished their job?
There's horse.
Horse is invisible.
Fair enough.
I will watch them walk the rest of the way.
Sort of thing that you've got to let them out and we should. They should be able to be features and stand here and react to other people. Just they try and cross the threshold.
Yeah, they would have to roll against not talking back to Calcrix.
So I'm sure even the Queen's Guard at Buckingham Palace would break ranks for a dragon saying, talking at them from looking down.
Above the bed in Hildren's room is the room, the weird Gebo room. Because, she just, apparently, Zerchev's decided that she needs constant reminder of her obligation.
Because, well, can't do anything about it, but you're the new ruler. Calcrix will race back to you once they got out of sight and go, there are Dragonborn here to stop people from going next to Trussell's tower, but they're in the middle of their shift, so they can't give us any more information. But I think I asked them, or I think they at least need to know that when they finish their shift, they'll come and tell us more. I did invite them to.
That's good. We're not leaving till the morning, so they might have a chance to come and see us.
I forgot to tell them that. Calcrix runs right back out to the Dragonborn right now and tells them, if you do finish a shift and you have time to let me know somehow, or you can come back to Mistress Hildren. I don't know what to call him. Majesty Hildren?
Hildren's fine.
Just one of the Dragonborn go to get Calcrix's
No,
attention.
they happily watch on.
Well, she's just like, maybe she's a high queen. I need to ask her. Probably should wait. Anyway, we're leaving in the morning, and it'd be really good to find out the more information about your presence here, and your role, so that we can let the other people know what not to do. More hugs, cookies, bye.
And as you go to leave, they suggest Lady Hildred.
Nice, I like this. Lady Hildred! Repeats everything.
Hildren clarifies that her title now is Stirandi.
I can't say that. Can I say lady?
Sure.
I can only speak like 10
I
languages.
don't think you guys are going to have
15.
to say, can you speak Hildanic?
Yes.
Then you know what it means. Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means guider.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
What would my name be? Let's just go with can't stop talking.
All of the representatives. All of the representatives have the Yes.
I want coffee. I want my name to be coffee.
Formalandi is the title for the representatives. Formalandi.
Oh. Doesn't sound as good as coffee.
Well, you wouldn't want it to be former coffee.
No, you don't want to be former coffee. But yeah, the representatives are called Formalandi, and each of the treasure is the title is Oither, so on and so forth. If you want, I have all the information because I'm me. But
It is
yes,
all good. Okay, so yes. You rest. Later in the night, Calcrix is woken by one of the Dragonborn. It says that Drazzle is still not up to seeing people, but he has assigned guards to protect his interests.
Please give him this, and she gives them a little gift wrapped present. And she gives them a thermos of hot chocolate with cookies.
He thanks you and says he will be back on duty in the morning.
Get a thermos of coffee for the morning.
but he's awake and he's okay.
He doesn't give any more information.
But he's not up to seeing people.
Yes, that's what he says.
She won't ask. She knows not to.
So Calcrix gives...
Yeah, but I won't tell you until the morning because I'm not going to wake you up in the middle of the night.
Calcrix gives hot
bang,
chocolate.
bang, 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 bang.
Because believe it or not, as impulsive as she is, and as much as she likes to run all the way across the field and back or wherever it is that she's running, she knows better than to wake people up in the middle of the night because she's been taught back at Mount Dread that that is not acceptable custom.
I was going to say,
for dragons.
depending how late at night it is, you probably don't want to approach at least 2 rooms.
Free if you cut Mercs.
Yes.
For
Look,
You
different
probably
reasons.
never want to go in Mercs.
It's like a Venus flytrap.
Every time
You step in the
someone,
wrong spot and all of a sudden
every
you
time
find
someone
something.
comes close, they hear the "Oh, Merc," even if he's not there.
I really hope Merc understands that it is not appropriate. Calcrix is literally a child.
Oh, don't come into my room.
Well, you weren't one of the zombies in the room, so you're good.
It would have been a lot harder if there was a Calcric zombie in that room.
Has 10 Knives returned yet?
He has.
Excellent. So we
He
have good food.
returns in the morning.
We have good food then.
Are you insulting the person who was cooking previously?
No, they would have worked under 10
Though he
Knives.
seems a lot happier than he has for a while.
I greet him warmly, explain what's going on. I show him, I'm sure that he has a room attached to the kitchen that is just what he wants.
Yes, it seems to be a trophy room full of disturbing things.
We can look the other way because he's a good cook.
Do you want to know what he's been up to?
Has it improved his cooking?
I don't know. It's
Possibly.
improved his mood.
That implies he can get better than what he already is.
I don't think you want to know what he's been up to. I know what he's been up to.
I know exactly what he's been up to, but yes.
I believe it's called Familiar Side.
Familiar side.
Who was
It's
he
not
killing?
blood.
Well, he wiped out
What the family?
his brother-in-law's family.
Okay.
His clan of dwarves. An entire clan of dwarves no longer exists.
Is
Okay.
that Bradshaws?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So as he's
How
telling,
did you know?
Because we talked about it last session.
I'm joking.
Alright, so as he's telling us this,
He's not telling us this, but...
okay.
I don't know, does he tell us this?
If you ask, he has no problem saying he was just on a bit of a holiday where he just shot in to visit a few family members and make life happier for everyone.
Happy to take that.
Merc asks what's for breakfast.
He's got some steaks that are just going to be chewy and tasteful and will give you energy for a long period of time.
There's a reason Calcrix does not eat
There's a beer here in
by
mine.
halflings.
I would not question it.
Yeah. Merc's been through tough times. He'll eat anything.
She spent enough time with Yodri to kind of know better.
Hildren spent time learning from 10 Knives. Waste not.
Calcrix does not want to potentially eat people she's met.
You do notice in his own room, he seems to have the Dwarven clan symbol of one of the clans as one of his trophies.
It's just a dartboard with Bradshaw's face on it.
No, Bradshaw's still alive.
He's not a clan member until he's an adult, and so his clan got dissolved before he became an adult. Children don't count in Dwarven society.
The timing was propitious for Bradshaw.
I'm assuming that since the Wild Hunt's still here and they haven't attacked 10 Knives, that the children were left. It was just the
that's
adults.
why Bradshaw's alive.
He never killed anyone under the age of being an adult
Yes.
because they were not clan members.
Yes. I have no problem with this. Cool.
You're not Wild Hunt anyway.
No, I meant like Hildren has no problem with 10 Knives. She's likes 10 Knives. She's a friend. He's a friend. He's, adventured with us. Like
Tabrix likes halflings a lot. She just doesn't eat their food because she doesn't want to potentially eat somebody she met.
Hildren really doesn't mind.
So you do see that the Wild Hunt does favour him somewhat.
Cool.
Would there be a mythological sort of link to why they would?
Partly because he's worked with them in the past. He's been a hunter most of his life.
Yep.
Or law.
Well, he was a dread pirate for a while, but he got better.
I mean, what a cool career change. Dreaded pirate to chef to the stars.
Yeah. It just shows at any age you can be what you want to be.
Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.
Hildren would probably welcome him, tell him that we're going down for another exploration, ask if he happens to have some jerky or something.
He does.
Happy to take some jerky to help us down the thing. Also, says if he wants to or has the ability or whatever to bring some halflings down, explain that we seem to be a backup society, but also happy to have extra hands, particularly ones that know about river monsters. And
he will keep that in
and stuff.
mind as he knows many a crew who may be interested in relocation after some unpleasantness.
So, can I ask a question?
Would be very much obliged.
Out of the people that I have sort of under my charter at the moment, I have 2 divisions of seacraft experts and trade experts. Would they be experts in the river monsters that might be in the area?
Not particularly, they're used to ocean travel.
They're used to it. Okay. Alright.
But between the Vikings and them and the halflings, we should see some improvement in the safety of the river.
So the divisions you have, they grew up in crafting families where it was all about building things to then put on a ship and take to another port and then charge them outrageous prices.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah. While I have the Northern Reaches army, they are building the things, like trying to make the river safe. They are
the best short-term defense builders you've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I'm using them to the full
Mainly
extent.
because where they grew up, the defenses would get knocked down every winter, and come spring they'll be rebuilding new ones.
That's where I grew up. So yeah, I would know, and I would be able to help, like discussions around that I would be using them to the fullest potential.
So, just during breakfast, Merc has his ward with him as his understudy. I haven't decided who it is yet, but an understudy.
Maybe it's a different one each day.
Maybe. And what Merc would like to do is give them direction on what he wants to happen with his forces. Very conscious that 2,000 of them are 16-ish, so they haven't got a lot of battle experience. But we do have a lot of seafaring individuals and trade individuals that might have battle experience. So the idea is to set up a base or a colony or lodgings near the river and start skilling the workforce for battle. keeping in the high prestige younglings for back-end administrative type tasks, but making sure that people without fighting experience get fighting training from the people who have it. Similarly, if anyone, or if I can get someone from a person from another area that could teach some of my army healing magic or offensive magic or mount magic, anything like that, that's what the orders I would leave.
The Northern Reaches crew there'll be a bit of everything. There'll be clerics and wizards and sorcerers and warlocks and fighters and berserkers and...
Very little arcane magic in the Northern Reaches.
Are we sitting at a table having
There are a
breakfast?
couple.
There are a couple, but they're the exception.
Yeah, lots of druids and
I mean,
clerics.
Druids and clerics, yes, but not a lot of
which I
wizards
suspect is dwarf.
or sorcerers.
Yes.
Well, Calcrix will be eating muffins from
Well,
the
the
coffee shop.
sorcerer on the council is Valian Elf. So the Grand Diplomat is a Gravalian Elf Warlock. And the...
So having the occasional one, yes, but you won't
Yeah.
find them in numbers.
No, there is a Northern Reaches wizard who is the High Magister. There is the Grand Diplomat who is a Warlock, who is Vialian. And in my John's Vikings, which is my mercenary group, who is now also the roving marshals, is a wizard from the Northern Reaches.
Which means there's probably no wizards in the entire county you come from.
Because they're all here.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I should have said as well, on the reverse, I'm probably thinking my trade and seacraft people with fighting experience have less battle strategy experience and battle governance and military governance, and I assume my highly educated younger workforce probably has that, so it's vice versa, sort of training and support.
Maybe I'll switch out the Magister to a Vialian wizard.
And you were saying?
Trying to remember.
Sorry.
I was going to roleplay something at the table, the breakfast table.
Breakfast
but
tape?
Now I really can't remember either.
I think you asked for all at the table. That helps.
Yeah, well, that's because I was gonna
I'd
try
say
and
they're
do
all
some
at
role
the table.
playing, but
Mm.
I can't remember the subject that I was going to role play off because
It was just off
my memory sucks.
It was just, if it helps, it was just off the back of me talking about the younger workforce under my charter training up.
It was about something you were saying, but not the younger workforce.
Okay, so the plan from the north is to put in a dock just north of the forest behind the castle, and basically set that up as the main fortress landing. That way they can patrol the river and actually have a presence on the river.
Yep.
No, we definitely want a presence on the river. Yeah, no, the dining hall, for the way I imagine it, is like food hall. There's just like really long tables and benches and...
I just more wanted to know where we were, and I just heard that AJ said that while we're at the breakfast table, I'll have my understudy. I'm like, well, are we all there? And if we're all there, then I was going to do something.
Yes, you're all there.
Yeah, no, I can't remember what it was. My memory is...
Do you tell them about the Dragonborn?
Yeah, I would have relayed the message that Drazzles appears to be awake but isn't able to communicate just yet. Up to black people. I kind of understand why.
Just in case you didn't hear it before, Calcrix's coffee shop is near Drazzle's Tower.
Okay, yep.
Because there's like lots of space in the keep, so I figured Calcrix would prefer to be near Drazzle.
Yeah, I presume that's where my room is. eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your coffee shop is attached to the back of... your room is attached to the back of the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, morning is nice and sunny because you're in the middle of summer.
Nice.
There's always interesting things happening, so...
I'm assuming we have the ability to open the walls and stuff.
You do.
Magic passwords or whatever it is that we do.
I'm sure you have to open it, insert Ted's name each time.
Oh,
Happy to
no,
do that.
The magic words are please and thank you.
Cool. Anybody else want to do anything before we head out?
Sears asks who Drazzle is. I have not met this person. He seems important.
He is. You'll meet him eventually, hopefully. He's Calcrix's brother.
No, we don't advertise that he's my brother
Okay.
openly.
No? Okay.
It is known
He is important.
I
to
don't
people
know.
who know me well,
No,
but it's not advertised because otherwise people might target, well, us to get at Drazzle.
He is important.
Yeah.
And we care about him deeply.
Is that why you have not gone to go see him in the last 3 months?
We have tried. There's been the little thing of, the wild hunt getting in the way.
Calcrix kind of, if we're walking...
Yeah, they're like that.
Do you remember the big drake? That's his pet.
Yes. Where did that drake go?
He's around. You remember the cart? Oh no, you weren't there for when the fiend came out of the cart.
Yeah,
Oh
that
no,
was the
I
other
saw
one.
that. I just didn't intervene.
No, that was your father-in-law's. Father-in-law was there for that.
Yeah. We've been watching you a lot longer than you think.
Okay. Then yes. Then you probably
It's
saw
mostly
Drazzle
Umi.
as you were watching us.
It's mostly Yumi watching you.
Blue
Which is-
Dragonborn.
Yeah. Very ironic considering he can't do it himself.
Blue Dragonborn. That
Yeah.
came with us. Alright.
Okay, so you head off with supplies. Enough to last you about 3 days.
The other reason why to have an idea of how long we were going to be, because there's only so much I can forage in a dungeon.
I've got
There's
2
rats
weeks
and
of rations.
Sorry.
There's rats and slimes you can eat.
Hey, I can do stuff with that, but
That's a great
Like-
lemon.
if we're going anywhere near a forest or anywhere there's likely to be plants or animals that I can... No worry about supplies. Going down a dungeon, supplies important.
And probably about 3 days worth of water. Just to make sure.
Cool. Do we want to fly or walk or what? What are we doing?
I'm
Together.
happy to fly.
I'm happy to fly.
Happy to fly.
Yeah.
Though I will
Can I see?
probably...
To make sure everybody's starting to feed.
I will probably leave Falstafer at the keep because I leave Falstafer, but I've got Lepta, my hawk, with me.
Which one's Falsifer again?
The direwolf. I can summon him if needed, but
I don't think I've named my pet yet.
you haven't built your pet yet. We haven't even decided what type of pet it is.
Well, you're gonna do an alligator.
We're going with an alligator?
So Smiles?
Smiles the alligator?
Sienna.
Maybe.
I think it should be called Dr. Teeth.
Nah. If I use the same naming convention I did for everybody else in the family, I have to search up something first. I can't think of any more. Instead, unless I just call him Locke or Ness. The
We can
entire
work on it.
family is named after sea monsters.
We can work on it. I'm sure we can come up with a cool sea monster for your pet.
I'm sure you can call him Crack.
I was going to suggest Kraken and then Crackles for sure.
Yeah, there's the reason why nobody in the family's named Crack. Couldn't make a name out of that instead of just calling somebody Ken. It's like, we've got cherry, Scylla, cedars. You can.
Well, that's where you get Crackles as a nickname. And it also happens to be the sound people make when he's eating them.
Should have 3 of them then. Call them Snap, Crackle and Pop.
Exactly. Although they're technically...
They're technically elves.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I will take.
Rather than sea monsters.
Oh no, Cedars
I
is
will
going to have
take my
triplets now,
dial.
isn't he?
Maybe.
So you've got elves that can turn into crocodiles.
I might add those to my followers. Yeah.
No, I believe a first level druid can do that.
I just feel that if Dimitri's steed is not at least dressed in purple with a mask, there's something wrong with the world.
Why purple?
He's a phantom steed.
We should.
It can be something that technically it's kind of a not yet, but he's actually researching a spell called Dimitri's Dreamlight Destroyer.
Because the alliteration is perfect.
I say all Dimitri's spells are literally.
Yep.
He's other ones are going to be Dimitri's Dacky Defense. Dacky being a Nicky word for intelligence.
While you keep going through that, I'm just going to duck to the bathroom.
So we have my direwolf and Goshawk. We have the griffin. We have Ape, because we always have Ape. Is Valen coming with us?
I'll check with Martin. Martin determines whether Valen's... Because Valen is technically an
former
NPC.
party member, Valen.
Yes.
Like, he hasn't been here in months. He just doesn't even know who that is.
I wouldn't bring the Drakes because of the Big O's influence.
I was just thinking the second source of cantrips is not a bad idea. Because Philosopher has 2 cantrips.
I don't know if Valen's given any of that kind of stuff. Martin certainly hasn't made anything extra available to me through Valen outside of the fact that he's a Dragonborn.
And Trellin doesn't have a pet?
No.
I just looked up names and
I
then the
feel
first
like
one that came up was
either you're
Cyrus.
trying to stand out by not having
That
a
was the
pet,
bad guy in the
or you need to
series
fit
Hero.
in and get one.
Heroes? Hero?
Heroes.
Heroes, yeah.
Yeah, just add a third name to the confusion. Because it has Cedus, Cyrus, and Cletus.
Silas, not Cyrus.
Ah, it was too, wasn't it?
I could always just call it Meg.
You could call it Meg.
Or Craig. Solid name. I haven't heard of a baby called Craig in so long.
See, I can picture adult Craigs, but baby Craigs are just weird.
Yeah, I don't know who's like that. Here's my beautiful little baby Craig.
Yeah.
So I've got Fosterfur, but not in air form.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be a bad thing. Because he gets weakened when he's touching the ground if he's in his air form.
And I'm sure being surrounded by stone won't mess him up completely.
I presume Valen doesn't come.
Do you want Valen to come or not?
Well, you usually determine whether or not he's with me. I usually like to have him by my side. He's kind of like Eve. He's someone else to play tag with, but he's also someone else to help if there's help needed.
He says he's happy to help with your getting your coffee shop set up.
So he's going to stay behind. Are the gnomes there?
Some of the gnomes are coming. They're not all set up yet.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, Valen probably doesn't need to actually help with coffee shop if the gnomes are there, because the gnomes are all from the Brewmeister Academy. They don't know how to set up a coffee shop, then they would not have their degrees.
Oh, can I have my morning premonition, please?
Sure.
I'll get my dice roll.
You get premonitions in this one as well?
Yep. That's why I wasn't doing it with Seika, but considering what the premonitions have been lately.
Is that a part
Okay,
of
so upright or reversed?
reverse.
Upright.
Okay. So in this case, it's actually reversed, but hey.
Okay.
She was holding it upside
Basically, if you said reverse, I would have turned it around.
Okay.
down. I see the future
It's
roll
a
as
cleric
13.
feature.
Yep.
So
I was going to say.
like
That
just
will be useful.
Class feature.
use that at
Yeah.
some point in the future.
And I keep forgetting about it, but I was just transferring my notes.
Okay, so you have a premonition about a guarded person who carefully shields themselves from physical or emotional harm.
Oh, that's Merc.
I feel like that might be Dimitri.
What was it?
Oh, it could be Dimitri.
Out of curiosity.
It was the shield up reversed.
The reason Dimitri only cares and refers to Dimitri and doesn't work as a team is because then Dimitri can't get hurt if we all die.
I feel like he's got a heart of gold under there. Can I ask a question?
You can ask as many questions as you like.
Fantastic. Don't give me a loose rein.
Why did my dad leave me?
You met your mother.
Fair enough.
She shoots swarms of insects at people. I have a bunch of spells that I can only have one prepared after a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to prepare that before long rest, or can I prepare it now after we've just had this?
Well, you generally prepare it during the long rest,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and then you say, "I've just got these spells done."
Yeah.
All right. So during my last long rest, can I prepare spectral summoning?
Sure.
Great. Thank you.
You can do one for each of your levels. You can have whichever ones you want.
So it's usually, I think it would be a cantrip, first and a second level spell.
He's got them up to...
I've got up to level 5.
To level 5 with his downtime? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was referring to the secret craft.
No.
No. But spectral summoning's not level 3. It's not level 5. So if
You
have
have a spell slot in each of those levels.
Yes.
So of the 2 spells you've got in those levels, or 3, or whichever ones have the square on them,
Yeah.
you pick one of those per level.
Oh, okay.
And what was the question area?
I'm not doing good today. I can't remember. It's okay.
That's okay.
My burning is high.
You need me to get pain meds?
Try not to take too many payments.
Okay. Okay, so yes, you set off with the group. I'm assuming going at the slowest member, which at this stage I think is Cetus. If he's not raging.
You
I
can
just keep punching
fly on
someone
my
whilst
carpet.
I fly. I'm all good.
I'm riding Fulstafer because I wouldn't be able to fit Fulstafer unless Fulstafer can ride Calcrix as well.
I'm. What is?
My direwolf.
I presume, depending on what size I am at the time, I can carry a certain number of people. Depending on how quickly we want to get there, the bard can sing, and Calcrix
I
can
don't think
haste.
we're in that much of a
I'm not sure you want to expend all your a bunch of your spells before you get there.
Probably not. So
I don't think we really need to go that fast.
That you can ride on the carpet with Trollan. He's got 3 spaces with him.
But I'm sure he likes to run faster than the carpet.
No, well, I'm happy to slow down.
I'm happy to ride Fulstafer and run.
Yeah,
It's just if we all want to fly, then that's a different thing.
Merc's just flying circles around overhead on Pluto, looking around, looking for trade routes.
Well, in the direction you're going, the trade route is behind you.
You never know.
He might see something.
Expand. Maybe the big O needs something.
Do you ask him that?
No.
I do
No.
not ask him that. No, because I know what he will say.
You do hear a whisper in your ear, so what would you like?
And I whisper back, I've already got a book of favours. I'll tell you when I want something.
You do have your coupon book.
I have looked up the wings. I have 60 feet flying speed, but they only last for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to run.
That would definitely get you to the Mouth of Doom.
Alright.
Like, it's just, if everybody's flying, I don't want to slow us down, but I'm also happy to ride. I can summon him as a flying beast, but that would be a problem when we get into the dungeon, because if I summon him that way when he's touching the ground,
12.
he has a weakness.
That's
Does the T-Rex run faster than
I cannot use my wings again for 11
I
hours.
don't think so.
Okay.
Because these ones aren't one of my transformations. These are magic item.
That's... You can just put yourself on a flying carpet,
I don't think
and it's
you
the
want
same
my wolf on
speed.
As soon as you're on there,
I don't think you want my wolf on your flying carpet.
but as soon as he's on there, like, he
We're going to be in
show
a
you
dungeon.
the-
It's unlikely I'm going to need my wings, considering I can climb on any surface.
Anyway, it doesn't
I'm
really
the
matter how we
same.
get there.
I can climb on any surface.
Okay, I used one of my things to get these wings. I want to use them.
Right, okay.
Are these the,
Let me use my seagull wings.
um...
They're the only wings I could think of. Unless I want to just...
Albatross would have been good.
Did you pick
That's
up...
just a fancy seagull.
Did you pick up the
So,
wings, the cape wings? Yes. So did Hildren.
it's the bird with the longest gliding flight out of all the birds. And it has one of the longest wingspans as well.
Yep.
So
works
it's a pretty hyped up, fancy seagull.
Like the eagle of seagulls.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the cruiser, because
And-
most seagulls don't cruise.
Is
It cruises for
the
insane amounts of time.
cape in the cloak slot?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, actually, it's a charm, so I put it on a cloak, and the cloak can turn into wings for an hour.
My cloak can allow me to turn into anyone at any point. A similar
There you go.
size.
You
And
made
occasionally
your
you
cloak.
turn into yourself.
You made your cloak.
Yeah,
One thing
true.
I did forget to do while we were in the town
Mm-hmm.
was
Nice.
to buy a certain collar.
Nice.
Okay.
I presume
Do you throw these through AI?
I went
or-
shopping and bought
No,
in
they're an
a certain
artist I
collar?
support.
I assume you bought it in the
She's
previous
a
session.
Chinese-American
Okay,
artist.
right, awesome.
Nice.
And because I support her, I get high-definition downloads of all her art. But I thought those ones suited you.
Yeah, they did. They did.
So it takes you about 2 hours to get there.
Remind me how many spells I've prepared. It's my caster level plus my
Caster level
Wisdom.
plus your casting stuff.
Yeah, you step on fire.
Alright, cool. I just realised I haven't prepared my spells. Because I'm an
I
idiot.
have my spells come under repair and attack, and that's the set of spells that I have pre-prepared for repair and attack.
That's smart.
I have a
also
lot that
my
are
spells
always
pre-prepared.
prepared.
Pardon?
I don't have any spells.
I don't have spells, therefore they're always prepared.
Yes.
I
Well, I
have
have like
I have to
running
rush
around
your spells.
town set of pre-prepared spells, and then I have repair and attack, and then I have Monday nights. I have Exandiodal battle set of spells, and then I have other spells, and then I have battlefield spells.
I have a lot. My ranger spells are
Easier.
always prepared. It's the clerics that
It's still
aren't.
working. All our cameras are still working. Every now and then they freeze up. Okay, so you managed to reach the Mouth of Doom. You can see the soldiers up the mountainside starting to put together a tower to give them a vantage point over this section of forest.
Monsters.
Basically, to see anything coming in numbers or causing problems.
So who's built the tower? Though?
Soldiers.
Oh, soldiers, not
This,
monsters.
this is why I'm trusting my soldiers.
So where's the low
Okay, so
Underneath.
places you've seen that go down, there is a set of stairs here,
No.
there's a set of stairs here, there's a set of stairs here. And you saw a passageway down here, a passageway down here, and I'm sure there's others.
No,
So
well,
there was-
I think the one in the middle on the left would be my preference.
That's the one with the two statues that move, but they don't do anything yet.
Or you haven't entered the room.
Yeah.
You saw it and decided not going there.
We do have the ones in the room with the leech that latched onto Merc, and there's the one under the illusionary pool.
What was that?
No. I was going to say, can I change my mind on the payments?
You can change your mind on the
Since my payment's gone up by at least 2 points since you asked. Thank you. Oh. I need that, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't mastered the art of dry swallowing with the laryngeal constriction.
Ah, that's a shame. I can swallow 11
I've just swallowed
with a dry throat.
13, but I need water to do 13. And 4 of them are the same tablet and they like to stick.
I got some that like to wedge between teeth,
Yeah.
and then they start to fizzle away and burn your teeth away.
Martin's got tiny ones, like these tiny tablets. They suck.
About once a week they get stuck there for about an hour.
11 without any water. You're doing really well.
I have a big mouth.
Practice.
Well, my throat is 70% constricted, so I'm not surprised.
So as you reach the mouth of doom itself, you see standing outside 2 more of the Dragonborn with the symbol on their chests.
So it's Blue Dragon with the hourglass.
Yep, blue dragon wrapped around an hourglass.
Fabrics is going to take a private guess in her brain and go, Drazzle has reached probably some level a step ahead on his quest for godhood. If he's not a god already, he's got a symbol
Was there a
to
god of the
represent
Dragonborn?
himself.
There is no god of the Dragonborn.
Yet.
If anything, Drazzle will be a god of time or temporal influences. I'm going to race ahead if I can, and
It's becoming Dialga.
deliver hugs.
They happily hug back.
I've decided that this should be the international language among ridden Dragonborns because I've had it role modelled by the blue dragon wrapped around the hourglass.
Well, the concept was the way that Drazzle.
Yep.
Help people healing.
Yep, that's it. And then as Sidus gets closer, Halkrick says, "This is a representative of Drazzle, which should tell you how important he is." And then she pulls out her notebook with like 50 different pictures of Drazzle, in different poses, doing different things. Sometimes they're playing.
I'm sure to you all Dragonborn look alike.
It's a very
It's just
shiny
nice to meet
blue.
other people who are blue.
He's a very, very unique shade of blue. So, you know,
It's not too sweet.
Halfrix gets a lot of pencils and colours and stuff and puts a lot of effort into it. But yeah, he'll be doing things like reading a book. There'll be a picture of him drawing a picture of her,
Ume's pickled plum.
and those kind of things.
Why is he naked in this one?
He's naked in all of them. Technically,
Yeah.
I'm naked too. Except for...
I never thought of that.
in terms
I
of...
can't really talk, as I am also pretty much always half naked.
In terms of how humans and elves determine nakedness, yeah, we're both definitely naked.
Streakers!
I will run around in a circle. I don't know what that means.
The only tattoo that you guys can see on me at the moment is the... But, yeah, you've probably seen me walking around in basically a vest and pants and stuff, but... So you've seen...
That's good, because I saw you walking around in a vest with no pants to start with, and I'm like, that's all good.
You've
terms
seen
of humans.
my my hawks, and you've seen the tattoos that are around my wrists, but you haven't seen the one on my back.
You will know Drazzle from other Dragonborn in that he usually has a book, and he's usually writing in it, and he hugs. He gives people hugs. So you usually greet other Dragonborn by giving them hugs. Hopefully the other Dragonborn don't mind Calcrick's suggesting this.
They don't seem to mind.
Is that like a cultural thing where only Dragonborn can do that to each other, or is that expected for everybody to do?
I'm a dragon and not a Dragonborn,
So
and
you
I
will
do
see
it,
all
and they don't mind me
Dragons.
doing it, so I presume that's a cultural thing that they like to do with everybody as a gesture of friendship.
Or that's the...
No, it's a
what's it
gesture
called?
of fear.
That's the one that pop up.
Yeah, that's what you
Hugging?
can see at the moment, these ones.
Yeah.
When I'm sleeping.
Why is it a gesture of fear?
You're a dragon.
I change my size so I don't squish the
So is
people
the
I'm
wolf the
hugging.
mark as a chef, is it?
A wolf and a... He's a wolf and a
Unless
hawk.
the people I'm hugging are also
Well, then I'm
huge.
guessing Zerchef would
In which
also
case
not
I
want
keep
them
my
to
size.
killed.
I can't become huge, but I can become large.
My...
You don't have to
like,
shrink
as I
down
was
to give me
saying, my
hugs.
crest is a wolf head. Like,
Because I can only do that a few times a day.
that's why I have a dire wolf
I
and a hawk.
even shrink down to tiny so that I can hug Eep. Because Eep is tiny most of the time.
Yeah.
And I don't want to crush her.
That is a fair enough assessment. I can speak common sometimes.
So yeah, as far as Hildren's
In terms of hugging,
hawks
Calcrix
and
is
wolves
very
are
considerate.
sacred
She'll
beasts.
always
But
adjust
all
her
animals
size
are,
to
like
make
if
sure
you're
that she's
hunting,
not too scary, because she
it's about balance.
encounters a
rather
lot of children and she gives out a lot of
than-
toys
is always about protection of the forest.
to children, and she doesn't want to scare them. She's trying to.
I was going to show you the actual symbol of Zerchef I have up there, but currently the page is broken.
I will walk up to one of the Dragonborns and ask them if they would accept a hug from somebody who is not a dragon.
It says yes, it will accept a hug.
Okay. They want a hug.
And as you're looking away, it gives you a hug.
I give them a hug back.
Do you have names?
He says not yet.
When do you get names?
After he does something worthy of a name.
So you guys don't have your own names?
Not yet, they say.
Do you have to do something that you're worthy of to get your names?
Yes.
Okay.
Can anybody
But
name you, or does it have
that's-
to be somebody specific?
That's
Someone of
standard
their-
for Dragonborn, isn't it?
Okay.
Normally for them, yes.
Yeah,
Normally
because
they're,
Nadar was special, because Nadar had been given a name.
But Nadar have been
Whereas-
given a name for a reason.
Yeah.
Are
They
you
tend to be
here-
referred to as their clutch.
Are you here to stop people from going into the Big O's dangerous space without being prepared, or are you here to help us in diminishing the Big O's influence of the area?
Just guarding the door.
Awesome.
Making
Not
sure whatever
just-
goes in and out is appropriate.
Calcrix digs around in a bag, digs around in the other bag, finally pulls out a thermos of coffee and some cookies. She's like, I'm
Happily
running
accept.
low on these.
Merc,
They accept?
They accept.
Merc would ask if they're going to come in to the mouth of Doom to fight evil to earn a name. Is that their intent?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
They've been assigned to protect the mouth of Doom from innocent bystanders and other things, and from the things that are coming out, I would say. So what they're doing right now is already a worthy thing. They're protecting innocence. She looks to the Dragonborn for confirmation.
They agree. They say that they and their brothers are here to protect.
We all call each other brothers and sisters, by the way, because it's a cultural thing.
I see.
Okay.
Shall we go in?
Let's go in.
Yep. I'm just
Don't
trying to
forget to give
think.
them a hug on the way in.
Does anyone else hug the Dragonborn?
I will hug the other one.
He happily hugs back.
I think I give them like a shoulder hug. I don't think Hildren's a hugger.
Okay, they wrap you in a big hug.
Yeah, I was going to say, Caracris is going to give you
She's
like a
a
proper hug.
Bit awkward, but we'll extend there.
That's okay. They're awkward in the fact that they hug.
Merc would attempt to give like the arm handshake.
And find yourself in a big hug.
And then
Yeah.
end up in a hug. That's what I suspected, yeah.
That's what happens with Drazzle as well.
Well, he only healed people he hugged. and he would heal them while he was hugging them.
It's a very good way to be healed.
Big note in my notes. Dragonborn are huggers. Morrigan would have no problem with this. Seika would have no problem with this. Hildren's a bit... Okay.
Make sure I to walk past without paying attention to them at all.
That's okay. He gets picked up by both of them and hugged. I'm sure he can protest away.
Caracris
Wow.
draws a picture. It's a very accurate picture. Just how awkward Dimitri looks being hugged.
So,
After the first time,
what about
Got to hug
Trellin?
royalty.
Do you go to give them a hug, or are you just going to get hugged?
Oh, well, I'll give him a hug.
They're quite happy with you giving them a hug.
Yeah.
You might come last and have seen everybody else be forced into a hug if they
That's
weren't going to give it to
right,
them. So,
well, when Dimitri's getting hugged, you'll say, "Why are you here?"
Protect, they say.
And so, why are you getting so easily distracted from your duties?
Hugging is part of duties.
Protection from what?
Not sure.
Caracris will say to Dimitri at this point, have you considered that when they hug you, they might be passing on a magical protection to you that will help you resist the big O down in Japan attack?
I've considered and discarded such a ridiculous idea.
Caracris makes a note in her journal about Dimitri.
A good note?
A note.
She makes a note in her journal about Dimitri.
Choose the note.
No. The note she'll keep to herself, but it's her confidants journal, the one that a certain person can read.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Um,
Rhiannon knows what that journal is.
yes. Because I know most of the things about most of the characters at this point. I did appreciate you starting to fill in Cetus. We still have your downtime to do, but yes.
My personal
Yes, the
feeling
downtime
is
that
that
I
the
think
person
we
who
have
can
done
read
like
the
3
journal will
times but
laugh.
never written down.
And that's
No,
the
we've
purpose
never
of
actually
her making
completed
a
it.
note.
Yeah.
If you look at the document, we've got what we've done. So, as we're walking down to the entrance, if we're done with the hugging of the dragon boys,
You
Yeah.
which entrance do we want to go through? Moving statues under the illusionary pool, or in the room with the statue of the mocking statue of the big O as
back into the
Zerjo?
illusionary pools area. I want another drink of liquid luck.
I dare say, I don't remember the mocking statue of Zercher.
It's where the leech attacked your arm because you reached in for
I
the...
do not want to go where
He
the
probably
leech
doesn't
is.
remember much besides that sucking feeling.
Yeah.
I do not want to go
the
where
best
the leech
sucking
is.
feeling.
It's the room after the one where I flipped the braziers over to trap the
Yeah,
fittings
that's
inside.
right. So, if we are looking to expand Zerchev's influence, and there's symbology in here mocking Zerchev, it might be worth thinking about destroying that symbology on the way through. It will probably bring bad guys, but it's tough to expand a god's kingdom if we're in a place that is mocking that god and we don't do anything about it.
Your logic is sound, I still don't like it.
Oh yes, Dave.
The higher priority is not to bring Zerchev's influence, but to remove the other influence, and then bring the Church of Caldara.
I get what Merc is saying though. By removing this mockery of Zerchev, you remove an
Grab 2 of
obstacle
those.
and you diminish
At the same time, yeah.
So I believe that's what his logic is.
And I'm not saying it's the right decision, because it could very well bring bad guys that we have to fight. And
Isn't
cause
the whole
difficulty.
point here to defeat bad
That's why
guys?
they're clearing this dungeon, but yeah.
I don't know how much impact shattering, and I'm happy to shatter the statue. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sure how much of an impact that will have, but I don't
The stairs
actually.
with the iron snakes are closer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Though the illusionary pool might be more of a hidden entrance. The two snake statues seem a bit. Depends. Do we want to try to be sneaky, or do we just want to bash our way through?
There's no point being sneaky.
Well, then let's go with statues.
Alright, let's just go with statues. It's good as one, as good as the other.
Which I'm trying to remember
We
what
want to
room
tick
they
them
are.
all off our list at some point.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the one
we do
down
that.
there.
I would personally
Yeah, I'm
go
just
to
trying
the
to remember the
furthest
room number.
away and
Number
work my way
33
to the
officially, but
closest,
31
but
on that map.
That's how I approach most
Because for some
tasks.
reason, it doesn't use the same symbols it was built from.
Really fascinating. Or another F word. Okay.
I presume we don't have a sense from our previous explorations as to if one has a higher priority than any of the others in terms of an approach.
Hard to tell. Because basically, you've only been on one level so far.
Well,
Well, I think my memory was that those stairs with the statues were the most magnificent in that sense, like in the term of like the most obvious access stairs. The others were, as you said, potentially more backdoor type options.
As we're walking,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast a spell. I am going to cast Aid because it lasts 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast it. You know what? I'll use one of my 4th level spells for it. So I'm going to cast it at 4th level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast it on me, Cetus, and Merc.
What does it
Right.
do?
So, Aid is going to give you. It's not concentration, thank God. I draw upon
I'm
divine
sure
power.
Orca says you're welcome.
Player talk. It doesn't matter to you, does it?
That's funny.
Draw upon divine power, imbuing the targets with fortitude. Until the spell ends, each target increases its hit point maximum and current hit points by 5.
Okay.
So I am upcasting it to 4th level, which gives you additional 15 temporary hit points.
Oh, and STI gives me more health.
Well, it's not temporary hit points. It's actually the key thing there is that it's to your maximum.
Yeah, it increases the maximum.
So
by
I can
5.
heal you up
You
to
can be
that.
healed back to that. Okay, so when you get down the entryway stairs, the room is lit by a strong blue light. And you see that down here are 4 more of the Dragonborn with weapons out
In the entryway?
at the bottom of the stairs.
In the entryway.
In the entry room, yes.
Yes, and we haven't got to the statue room yet.
Mhm.
Do they have the same symbols?
Same symbols.
Yep.
And they seem to use long swords.
Okay. Merc would ask them, have they been attacked? Are they attacking, or are they at the ready to fight? Just in
They
case?
say that there have been a couple of zombies, a few rats, no generic.
Oh yeah, I did give some people a
How
description.
long have you been posted here?
They say 2 days.
And you've stayed down here the entire time?
No, they head out to rest. Every 8 hours, 2 of them swap with the ones above. And there's another one resting nearby in the trees.
I had a question about a spell when there's time.
What's your question?
Protection from evil and good. It doesn't say how long it lasts. It just says one willing creature.
Oh, if I missed that, sorry.
So protection from evil and good?
Yeah, because it protects you against
10
aberrations. It only lasts 10 minutes.
As long as you concentrate.
Okay, alright. Cool.
I thought you could use the extra 15 hit points.
No, I'll need it. If there's a trap, I'll find it.
Fix your... Did I up? I should have upped your HP. Yes, you broke 100.
Okay, so yes, they say they're here protecting, and they basically swap out with the those above, with 2 on the entry, 4 at the stairs below, and 2 more resting. So at any given time, no one's down here for more than 16 hours.
Are there any other Dragonborn further in, or are you the furthest in?
They're the furthest in.
Okay.
So while the landing is secure, the fog does not seem to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? So the fog isn't in the dungeon, it doesn't come out anymore?
Doesn't come out while they secure the landing.
As long as they're holding the landing.
Okay. Well, they've got an important job to do. We don't want that fog coming as we're building forts and that outside.
Do you believe it is the influence of Drazzle that will hold it back, or simply having the presence here? I.e., would it be useful to have additional forces to rotate through?
That's not a bad thought.
They will accept additional forces assistance.
I will note that down.
Some of the soldiers from up the hill could certainly
Yep.
provide rotation.
Caprix says, when you're next having a changeover from the castle, please pass this message to Valen. And she gives a little scroll.
Mm-hmm.
The scroll basically says, please take a turn guarding down here with the other Dragonborn.
Okay. They will say they will deliver it as soon as possible.
When I get back, I will communicate the need for other forces to help, but I'm not doing ascending yet.
Yeah, no, they'll probably, someone will head back to the castle at some point, and then Valen will be able to take up a spot and relieve at least one Dragonborn with a Dragonborn.
Okay, so it doesn't take you long to get to the other set of stairs that you see, and it is still fairly featureless, except for the stairs leading down into darkness, flanked either side by iron statues of cobras that are coiled and heads raised with their hoods out. And you do remember that last time you were here, they were moving.
So, prepare for a fight, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can Merc do an investigation check?
Sure. Would you like to go in and touch them?
I would not like to touch them, but I'd like to do an investigation check, perhaps from a bit of a distance.
That would be more of a perception check, which doesn't get you the same things. Investigation normally is you need to be close to be able to
Can I do
figure
a
it out.
perception check?
You probably got your magnifying glass.
So it would be like the Sherlock Holmes look, not the I'm a merry pirate look.
Can I do a perception check?
You can do a perception check.
I was going to say, are we all doing
Not
perception
listening.
checks, depending on what we perceive?
Oh, why not? I'm happy to do a perception check as well.
Everyone can do a
I
perception check.
usually recommend it.
It's a group activity. I like group activities.
Those that roll together stay together.
That's right. Those who roll together stay together.
55 Dimitri didn't roll.
Of course, Dimitri didn't roll.
I'm using my luck point.
You rolled a 1, did you?
Yep.
I got 12
You got 12.
in total.
Was that with a 1?
No, it was for 7.
How did Trellin go?
It's the first time I've actually had to roll dice.
I got 28.
29. I didn't roll great.
Hey, 29 is rolling very well.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
That's still rolling very well.
I'm only
I rolled
rolling
an 8
plus
and got 29.
plus 13.
I rolled a 7 and got 12.
Oh, 31.
I got 28.
Okay, and how did Calcrix go?
Just trying to add 6 to 26.
What did I do?
32, 28.
There you go. 32.
Okay, and Dimitri was busy probably giving everyone advice. Am I correct with that?
He's happy to
It's
do
why I
everything
rolled
around
so low.
so
I've had a break from Dimitri's.
And Ethereal. Passive perception of 37. So,
Okay,
These
so
snakes are based off of the...
Oh, I forgot. I've got my robe now.
yeah,
Does that change?
which one?
The robe of eyes.
Then
Oh, hang on.
you would also have a high passive perception.
30, not 29. I forgot my Stone of Good Luck again.
Okay, so most of you looking around, you can see that both of the snake statues seem to be moving, and as intimidating as they are, they're still only the size of a halfling.
and how wide are the stairs?
The stairs themselves are quite wide.
So the only thing that, if they were stuck to the base that they're on, then you could potentially go down the middle.
You could. The stairs are 10 feet wide. You could walk the middle line.
10 feet wide.
Would they be able
The
to reach
statues are
us
only
if we
4
walked the middle
feet.
line?
What was that?
If we walked the middle line and the snakes like strike in towards us, would they be able to reach us?
Not if they can't move.
I don't trust that.
That's okay. You've got someone who is confident.
No, so I said, if they were stuck to the base they were on, they wouldn't reach the middle.
Can I tell whisper to Falstaff to have a cantrip ready?
You could.
Can he have Sacred Flame prepared for if they move to attack us?
Is there any reason not to dispose of them?
I mean, yeah, we could just blow them out.
Do we
of
just
the
want to
water.
blow them?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to roll initiative, or can I call I have actions prepared? I know what I want to do.
You can roll initiative if you'd wish to.
I know what I want to do, but I don't want to say it out loud.
Especially if you want people to go first. What would Cetus like to do? Puppy!
Leroy Jenkins?
Leroy Jenkins.
I was going to make a joke about Merc knowing a lot about blowing snakes.
Classic.
I'm...
So he might find them a bit rusty.
Whilst I only use the ones with one eyes.
I have a cantrip, and Falstaff can cast a cantrip. I know what I want to do, unless somebody else wants to go first.
If somebody else wants to go first, I can put the bubble on.
Dimitri will just go to fireball.
I just want a Sacred Flame and
Yeah.
Falstaff Sacred Flame and me Electric Bolt, which is Firebolt but electricity.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Sacred Flame is a dex save on their part.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to
Do
roll,
statues
Dimitri?
have dexterity?
Dimitri was quite happy to let someone act first after the comment of he's a reason not to blow them out. And if they didn't, they'd act. So he's given the advice. You're allowed people to act on his advice. If
So-
they don't, get luckily go.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Well, one was a 12 and one was a critical success.
Okay, so one of them gets 3d8 damage.
Which
The
is
other one-
amusing. My first roll for today, and I get an natural 20.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nice.
11 radiant damage.
Okay, so yes, you hit one of them for 11 damage.
Then I'm going to cast Electric Bolt, which I haven't used before, so give me a second. So, Falsifer barks, and a lightning sort of yellow flame goes up around one of them. I hit the other one with an electric bolt
Actually-
with 18 plus 11, so 29.
Okay, would a 21 have saved?
Against the other one.
Yeah.
Is it my DC?
Yeah.
No.
Well, depending if Falsifer has a different DC, maybe,
That's-
depending on the situation.
I think the spellcasting, because it's a cantrip, like this is what I don't.
It would definitely be not your DC, or it would be less because your companion.
Then
is not
21
as
would have
good.
saved. So it takes no damage. Sacred Flame does nothing. Whereas 29 on my electric bolt.
So 29 will hit both.
Well, it's only one
Or
target.
hit one.
12.
12 damage.
12 lightning damage.
Okay. And then I'd say initiative for people because that was your opening silver.
This is why I was asking if anybody else had something they wanted to do.
Initiative based on again?
Normally deception.
Initiative to use 20.
You get,
No,
can add
it's
like
your
your
perception.
perception, your dexterity.
I feel like I want something.
Use whatever stat you want
So
if you can argue
would
why you
piercing
can use it.
damage be inferior to slashing damage?
Unknown.
I got 5.
You wouldn't know until you try.
Well, I've got my dual wield.
Dimitri's on 33, but he's not going to wait for others to.
Okay, so who got there? Got Dimitri's. What was
Got 10.
10 for Merc? What about Cetus?
I got 30.
30 and Hildred.
I'm just seeing if I've got something that adds my initiative. I can't remember. I have a feeling I've got something that gives me another bonus to my initiative. But
Trellin.
33.
Calcrix.
37.
And Hildred.
$13 plus 8 is 21, plus 7 is 28, plus another 1 is 29, I think. Yes.
Okay, so
I have a lot of things to add to my initiative.
I feel like I've done
Who's up first?
I presume nobody else wants to go first, as no one's indicated that they really want to smash the statues.
Would you like me
Well,
to go
Hildren's
first?
already attacked the statues.
Yeah.
Okay, so just do lightning bolt.
As the spell Lightning Bolt?
Yep.
I
Okay.
missed what everybody's initiative was.
You can only hit one of them.
Yep.
So the left or the right one?
The one that hasn't been damaged yet.
Okay.
It says it's a 5 foot thing. I presume they're more than 5 feet apart.
They are more than 5 feet apart.
Okay.
Okay, so do we have your spell DC down?
What does that look like on my sheet?
I think it's 19. It's on your spells page.
Spells, please.
On the character sheet.
Yep.
At the top of the spells page is your DC and your 2 attack.
19.
Okay, so it's 20 will
I
definitely
guess we'll
save.
attack bonus.
What did you get for initiative, Calcrix?
37.
And Dimitri?
33.
Sweet.
So Dimitri then delays unless he wants to.
No, he's happy to watch.
So he does delay.
Yes.
Oh, is Dimitri going first?
No, Dimitri is going second
Oh, okay.
because your lightning bolt went off and
Oh.
it dodged.
Oh, it dodged. Okay, cool. Oh, because my spell DC isn't high enough?
Yes.
How do I increase my spell DC?
Well, it
You
rolled
can't now.
it rolled an 18,
Oh,
Okay, that's what
You
better
chose
say.
distance.
yep.
which brings
That's
us
what
to
motivation.
Right.
to Trellin.
That's okay.
So I got 33 on the attack roll.
You will
What did
hit.
Trellin get?
33 on the attack
No,
roll.
on your initiative.
Also 33.
Oh, 22?
No, you said 33.
Sorry.
So I can put it to
said
22 if you like.
22 on the initiative. Oh,
In which case, then you're after a few others.
yeah, okay.
So we roll back a bit, and it is Cetus up on 30.
Okay, I'll attack the one that has been hit less than the other one first.
Well, one of them hasn't been hit, so I guess that counts.
I'll attack that one first.
Or does it the one that's been hit less than the other count one that has been hit?
The one that
Because
is
one-
yet to be hit.
The one that didn't
Okay.
get the lightning bolt. The electric bolt.
You
attack that
attack
one.
the unhit one.
I attack the unhit one. I will not be raging or using any of my transformations. Just plain old magic. Not magic, melee. That is a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Okay. And I'm assuming that is not a crit.
It is not a crit. It can't be crit.
Oh. The thing that I always use against my players is being used against me. And that is 15 slashing damage.
Anything special about the slashing damage?
Magic.
Oh, that is important. Magic slashing damage is different to slashing
It's
damage.
Halav's glaive.
Yeah, it's Salav's glaive, which has an effect which I don't think. Those numbers do not add up.
Going to ask
I have a strength of 7, but it's only plus 6 to the attack on the damage.
So yes, how much damage do you do?
That should be 17.
17 damage. And what was your question?
when they do like the spell DC and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
is that influenced by the charms and things like that
On
you
top of the
have
15
on you,
slashing?
or is
Not
it totally
always.
influenced by their
No, so
Normally
attack,
you have a
it's
difficulty
written as
number,
3d6 plus 6,
and
but my
if they
strength is plus
equal
7.
or exceed it, they
So I just did
resist.
numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. Cool.
Okay, so that brings us to Hildren.
Okay.
I
Did
have
the
my
slashing
second
damage
attack.
Do you
actually
have a
sink?
second attack?
I have multiple attacks.
Oh, well, in that case, do your secondary attack.
I will do my secondary attack. That is a 34.
It is also a hit.
A total of 24 slashing damage, which is magical.
So Cetus hits it and it explodes in metal shards everywhere.
There you go.
Yay!
You just need the right person to strike.
But never had a chance.
Which then brings us to Hilderim.
Alright.
More fun if I could
Well,
crit it.
seeing that melee damage seems to do fine, I am going to pull my scimitars and run in.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking something. No, cool. Hit with my scimitars twice on the one that isn't exploded. Trying to remember. Master doesn't give advantage. Does Master give advantage?
It should.
Okay, I just haven't translated that. Okay, with my Scimitar of the Seasons. 33 to hit.
That's a hit.
96. All my d6. Uh, 10, 20, 29, 35 plus 12 thunder damage.
Okay, it explodes as well.
Oh, gone.
And you hear a grinding sound.
Is it behind us?
In front of most of you.
Is it closing the doorway?
No.
Opening one?
No.
Are the stairs becoming a ramp?
They are.
Well, I feel like that's a trap we just avoided.
Have we set off a trap?
Well, usually when something becomes a ramp, either something's about to come down at the top of it or there's something at the bottom of it.
I think this would have been us slipping down to the bottom.
Dark vision, does that help? And perception, I guess, maybe? Or
If we
120 feet.
How far are the stairs / ramp now go down?
That's what I'm reading. Okay, so it looks like the stairs go down about 20 feet, maybe 30.
So it's within my
So it is a
range.
ramp
So,
It's a ramp now, yes.
so that 120 feet, is it? There's any obstacles or anything?
No obstacles you can see at the bottom of the stairs.
Cool.
can we see anything down there?
It appears to be a room.
Caltrix is looking down without going down.
Seems to go into a passageway.
Can I go down and look by traversing the
Dimitri's
ceiling?
Dimitri's going to examine the pedestals and the stairs to see if you can find a mechanism that activates it or deactivates the trap.
Okay, so you believe that where the snakes were standing was holding the pedestals down, and now that they're gone, the pedestals have raised.
Okay.
At her current size, is Caltrix heavy enough to stand on one of the pedestals? And then is maybe Cetus heavy enough to stand on the other one and see if the stairs come up?
Dimitri will just attempt first of all, just pressing it down with his hand.
It doesn't seem to move.
Okay.
I will sit on one. Does it move?
It seems to have a crunching sound as you sit on it.
crunching as in breaky sound, or crunchy as in it's trying to move but the other one needs to be pressed down at the same time?
You think it wasn't designed to be shoved down?
Okay, so it needs to be twisted or
Well,
something?
not anymore.
Can Merc do an investigation check to see
I
how
do have mending.
the mechanism works?
Or
You
fixing?
could, yes.
Give it a red
There is one
I
remaining.
mean, what angle is the ramp at?
So imagine the stairs have just flipped into a
So we could
slope.
walk down it.
Not really.
No?
Not everyone can walk down a slope like that.
Okay.
You
But
just climb down the
you
ceiling.
stood at least one pedestal up, so you could tie a rope around it and throw it down the slide.
Does
So then
see
you can
us
walk
go
up again.
go down the ceiling?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can do
using
that
my-
too.
Using
I
my
was gonna-
arachnid
can
stuff, I can just walk on the ceiling.
Can I make a suggestion first?
Yes.
I have a bird that I can see through. If somebody's willing to, make sure that I'm going to be deaf and blind. If somebody can make sure that I'm not going to, trip on something or get hurt, I can send it ahead and see what we're walking into before.
Can the bird see in the dark?
It uses my stats.
It uses your stats, but not your
Vision.
abilities.
And there's no light down there.
Well, not unless you put a light around
At
its
my
neck or
size,
something.
I
to
am
fly
very
down
good
there.
at stealth.
I
No.
rolled 20 on an investigation.
I didn't think about dark vision because I
Okay.
don't have an owl.
We could.
So, looking at it, it looks as if the mechanism has locked it in place.
Well, it's done.
Yeah, well, now that one of the pedestals will be destroyed.
Well,
could
I'm
always
pretty
try
sure
cleaning
I
them
could
up.
fix it if I needed to.
So we can. So the two of us who can walk on walls, we can set up a sort of handholds.
What about just a rope?
Yeah, it's a rope around the pedestal.
What about
throw
just
it
a
down.
really big dragon and a
So
rope?
that's the second suggestion for the rope around the pedestal and throw it down.
I mean,
Do we have a third?
But of course,
can I do an acrobatics or athletics check to go
Sure.
down the slide?
Everyone can do a check.
The ramp? Can I start walking down the ramp and
Sure.
athletics or acrobatics?
You choose.
Or I can jump it, but I feel like you're going to punish me if I try and jump it.
I mean, it's 20 foot. If someone goes down there,
well,
Merc's
it's
not
not the
giving us
roofing
buttons
that the
like that.
ceiling's like. You might jump straight to the ceiling if you're going to go the whole 20 feet down or 30 feet down. So,
Chances
Yeah,
are,
no.
as soon as you go down,
Um,
the hatch at the bottom opens up and you fall down 3 floors.
Let's go athletics.
Assuming that isn't just a spike pit.
Yeah, that
It could
reminds
be
me
3
of
floors and a spike pit.
one a trap that I developed when I was 12, which was a bit like that.
It just sounds like a terrible
It's a
episode of
classic.
Home Alone.
I just did it like a brick slightly raised up and then a metal pipe.
Uh,
Flip over and whack the head on the pipe.
12, 19.
I just never figured out how I pulled the brick up.
26.
Dimitri's going to be trying to rope around the pedestal.
Okay,
26.
so as you start to walk down the stairs, you find the slope. That the slope is completely frictionless,
Well, I was going to try and slide and control the slide.
and basically, in moments, you find yourself in the dark passage below.
I yell up, "You can't walk it!"
Merc
I wasn't
down.
going to try
You
to.
okay?
We kind of got that.
You
I mean,
see
it's a
the-
26. I rolled a 4 and I still got 26.
Pretty good.
And
I mean, you're still alive, so that's good.
I have dark vision.
Is that where she yells out, "No, I'm dead"?
She's tempted. No, I was planning on sliding, but controlled slide.
Mhm.
I wasn't planning on walking.
Well, if Dimitri's rope is tied on,
Hang on. Do I see anything dangerous where I am? Like,
You
is
see
there
a
an
long,
instant?
you see a long corridor, and a side passage not far away.
Those are always safe.
Merc will get on his butt,
Seems okay.
go down slowly with the rope. Frictionless.
How far away are you from?
Okay,
us?
so Merc does try to go down on the rope and finds out that technically he's only hanging on by the rope and he can't stand up.
Yeah, I was on my butt.
But hey, it's not that long a slope.
20 foot. 20
This is,
foot. That's
this
all.
is what I'm saying. Like,
And
6 minutes.
Cetus finds very quickly that he can't stick to the roof because it is also frictionless.
No magic sticky stuff.
Doesn't stick to frictionless surfaces.
Let's have a look.
Magic does stop some things happening.
Magic slipperiness, frictionless stuff.
don't forget, you can now make a rope out of twine.
That's right, a little bit of twine. I think it was it not minor ephromancy, it was something like that.
So
No,
technically, if you
prestidigitation.
were to slide down it, it would not provide any
Made up
breaking
of
speed.
running, which can include vertical surfaces and across liquids and jumping.
Doesn't count for frictionless surfaces as a thing you can actually step on.
I think if you're trying to
was gonna
run a
say,
fictional
Oh,
surface,
can
you
I
need
make an-
classic foot sliding and making a big wheel with your legs.
Can I make an
Okay.
important point?
Yep.
I'm not standing in the entranceway of the slide. I am to
That's
the
no
side.
fun.
Well, considering the entranceway to the slide is the width of the corridor, you can't really stand to the side.
Okay, I'm forwards far enough that I think nobody should run into me.
I just yell, stand on the right side, we'll come down the left side.
You think that everybody can control themselves that well?
Right. I would personally go down the side of
People
whichever
who can
person
listen
is left
probably
where the
can.
rope is, but hey.
Yep.
The rope. I'm on the other side to the rope and forward 5-10 feet.
Okay, so Dimitri and
Yeah, Dimitri's quite happy to effectively slide down, going hand over hand on the rope. Control the slide down. Not having to actually climb, just controlling the slide.
okay, so that leaves. Does Cetus want to actually go down now that you know you can't stick to the ceiling or the sides?
Yeah, I'll just slide down it.
Okay. Trellin
That sounds good to me.
and Calcrix.
I presume I can't do a controlled flight hover, use my wings to...
Well, you would have to shrink down to small size to put your wings out enough to help.
It's a slide, Calcrix.
What about
We
my talons?
Your talons?
Yes.
They won't find purchase.
Okay. I thought that
Though
was...
you could do cannonball and see how far that down the passageway below you can go.
I'm not that silly.
Cetus will see that as a challenge.
Can I have one of them
A
napkins,
part of
please?
me was going to suggest I cast some
Empty all
kind
the
of
napkins.
light spell, so that people could see where they were going at the other end, but they're all probably out of range now. So.
We also all have dark vision now. Both Murph and I have gained dark vision.
Yeah, I've got dancing lights as well if we need to see colour.
Well, that's what I was going to do. But good.
But Dimitri will be walking down the passageway probably 20, 30 feet or something like that.
So I have two options then. I can slide down the ramp and knock Dimitri over, or I could be a responsible adult type dragon and make my way carefully down, using the rope as I was intending when I said, how about we just tie ropes onto something?
I wanted to slide.
Okay,
Calcrix
so
being a
yes.
responsible adult.
Well, she's technically a child still, but she does behave like an adult most of the time. There's just a lot of adult matters that she doesn't understand at times, because she doesn't have the experience. Like Merc's Turkish brothel.
It's a stylish Turkish brothel.
That's an adult theme she hasn't come across yet.
I was about to ask if his room is in the dungeon, but he'd probably enjoy that.
Please don't add. If Calcrix accidentally walks into this room at some point, she really doesn't need to add BDSM to the
No, but it is
explanation.
far away from
And
mine.
your mother is watching.
Hi again.
Where do you think I got all this from?
As I said, it's probably not in the dungeon, but it's far away from mine.
I need
Okay, so before you see a passage heading off into the distance, at least 60 feet before it curves away to the left, not far from where you're standing is the passage takes a side, has a side passage heading off to the right, and then halfway between where the passage turns and where you're standing is a doorway in the left wall.
So a side passage to the right.
I'm
How
pretty
far
sure we'll
away?
duck into the side passage while waiting for people to slide down. You won't go down, the side passage, but you'll duck down into that.
Side passage to the right. How far?
Is basically roughly where you were standing when you were
Okay.
trying to get out of people
So
barreling down.
would I have turned my head to look down the side passage?
It was just a passage. It basically goes for maybe 40, 45 feet before turning south.
Can I do an investigation check on the door?
You can head up and do an investigation check on the door.
And the door is on the
Oh.
left-hand side?
He's on the left-hand side, yes.
That's a good roll. I'm at 28. I've still got a D10 to roll. 36 plus intelligence. 41.
41. You do hear a voice in your in the door going, "Welcome, minion. Time for you to make a prayer and level up."
Level 14.
Okay, that's interesting.
If Hildren sees Merc cock his head, she's like, Merc?
I do tell the rest of the team that I hear something behind the door calling me minion. But that's probably the extent.
This
I would
isn't
tell.
you, Merc!
Do I find any traps or anything on the door?
No trap you see on the door at all.
So I tell the rest of the team, I've had a look. I don't believe there's any traps on the door. I can't find any.
We kick the door and we don't have to worry about any traps. You also kill any goblins on the other side.
That's right.
So
You
we'll
also
cover
can't
time.
close the door again.
Did you say what you heard?
Just that he was called minion again.
Yeah.
Can I put my ear up to the door
You can.
just to see if I hear something? Calcux will
Perception.
change spaces. What do I do with my spinner?
It's on your
On
armrest.
your
Oh,
rest.
Yeah, armrest
oh,
next to
there
it.
it is. Yeah, sorry.
Where you last look. Because you
It's
don't
not
keep
gonna
looking
be
after you find it.
17.
Remember how I said I need to remember that I'm a melee, not a
It's
spellcaster?
Mhm.
17 plus.
But you keep taking cleric levels.
No, I took a ranger.
Ah.
So that
Yeah.
is-
She done half.
I'm going to do whatever I spend more time in the previous game year is whatever I use most, I'm going to level up that. It's probably going to end up with the cleric staying at 6.
The
And
next thing you know, she's a bard.
no more multi-class.
If you make her angry for the whole
36
year, she
plus
becomes a
3, I
barbarian.
had to add the plus 3. Actually,
That would be
was it the
30,
3? Let me just. Yes, it
39.
was a
There is a
3.
barbarian subclass that fits well.
30,
39.
36 plus 3 is 33.
Sorry, my brain just couldn't go.
Remember how I said I'm a bit of a
I just want to double check.
right? Like I'm the a bit of everything.
Yeah,
So starting
So-
from there, cleric, adept, bard.
39. I was going to say 36,
These
but
are
I'm like,
different.
plus 3.
Yeah, probably.
Listening at the door, you
Diversify.
don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
Nothing at all.
So Merc says, "Did you hear anything?"
I can't hear anything. Can I check the door for traps?
You can
Another roll,
investigate.
which is...
Or you could just, shake the door until you figure out if it's got a trap or
and I
not.
need to roll that side, not that side.
So there's some people's trap detection is, hey, open that for me.
Yes. Well, normally my trap detection is hit me with arrows.
I thought the little one could be your spell book, so it's easier to find your spells from there.
That makes sense.
That's what I've done.
Yeah.
And I don't
That's why I
so,
got you two.
so it's 34.
I was actually thinking maybe.
Okay, looking at it, you don't see any sign of a trap on that door. You believe it's trap free.
I
Don't
hope not.
Don't joke
don't
about it.
tell him.
But I will say, is it okay if I turn the handle?
I can go first if you would like. I'm very good at not getting hit by traps.
Merc's pretty confident there is
I
no
love that
traps,
first.
so he just opens the door.
Oh,
Okay.
Squishy! Hildred goes, no, Squishy!
First of all, Calbrix is in next to the door and has just been checking it for traps. So Merc, I think, should roll to get past Calbrix. And two,
So
Calbrix got very upset that she didn't get to open any doors.
Remembering that,
Here.
Hildred is very happy for Calcreeks to open the door.
And she dearly wants to at least open one door.
So I'm sure there's a growl as you reach for the handle.
There's more
Well,
doors.
I'm sure it's the sort of thing that Merc was actually behind Cal Creeks, because Merc would have probably stepped forward to allow Cal Creeks up to the door.
So Calcreeks is blocking the door.
Okay.
So yes, as you reach, there's a growl.
I keep going.
You see a little black ape saying, "Death to infidel!"
I'm not infidel, so that's okay.
Merc, let her open the
I
door.
very much disagree with that.
Let her have this.
I say someone has to open this door.
Yeah, and I was just being polite. Calbrix opens the door.
You see a large room in there. The far alcove is filled with a large stone statue of a man in armor riding a dragon. The man's helmet, or possibly its head, it isn't clear, is in the shape of a demonic-looking mountain goat with large curved horns. He carries a mace in his left hand and bears a shield with the device of a bat. There is a large oval-shaped pool of water directly in front of the statue. Looks very much like a reflecting pool, but the pool is green and stagnant, covered in algae.
Well, that sounds utterly pleasant, and like that statue's going to try and kill us at some point.
The statue, its armor, is it chiseled into rock, or is it like steel armor on a stone statue?
It is all made out of stone.
All made of stone. Okay.
And the algae is pretty thick on that pool.
You could scrape it away fairly easily.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure if it's a pool of water, there might be something underneath that algae.
I'm happy to go and look.
Well, you're the water person. You'd be the person.
I'm
I
the water
would.
person, and also very good at avoiding sudden attacks.
While we're discussing that, can I do a religion check to just make sure it is what I think it is?
Sure.
It's a statue of me.
It is fiendish in nature, yes?
It is fiendish in nature.
Can I join and do a religion check myself,
You can.
or an investigation, whichever you think is appropriate, or perception?
Religion.
Religion?
I'm not rolling well tonight. 8 plus
You
14.
also potentially use technology since it's riding a dragon.
25?
I think dragonology would probably come kind of under religion as well, in the sense that it's kind of been ridden by a god of some sort or a fiend. I've just realised I'm a Draden level 12 spell singer instead of a
I
dragon.
rolled a 6. 25?
That's cute. Shit, so 40.
What did you get?
25.
And what did Calcreeks get?
31.
Okay, so between the two of you, you do believe it is a statue of Orcus riding a dragon.
Is it? Is there a story or like a myth related to that, or is it just?
particularly coming from Calcrix.
It's either Orcus himself or one of his servants or avatars.
Yeah, but is there like a moment in the mythology of the Big O
based
that has like, is this a moment of battle or triumph? Is it recognizable in the story of the Big O, or is it just here's the Big O riding a dragon?
So when I requested to do that legend lore of Rapanathak after we were out of Rapanathak, and you said that I could be considered doing it in my downtime, has that actually been done in my downtime?
I'm sure it has been done. I just haven't done any write-up for it.
Write up on it. Would I have any extra understanding of this statue based on that background?
I haven't actually answered any of your roles yet because you keep asking questions.
Sorry.
It'd be a little hard to actually answer something if I just keep getting questioned on it.
Us anxiety types tend to preempt everything and then just ask more questions and get no answers.
Okay, so what you get from it is it doesn't come across as any major historical moment that is part of any religion you know of. But Rapanathak has existed long before the settlements to the north, and many of the legends of the region has fallen over time. And you do believe from what you have learned that it is probably either a servant or a lesser form of Orcus that's riding the dragon, probably a high priest.
I'm particularly interested in the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And that, therefore, Jeremy Dimitri's suggestion about dragonology. What kind of dragon is it? And what kind of... would there be any history or lore amongst the dragons that I know of?
He is not riding a dragon of a type that still exists.
So, I have the Book of Bahamut. Did that mention any other types of dragons from time before?
Not really, because they're all dead.
Well, it's the Book of Bahamut. Technically, everything in it is all dead. But Arleon gave it to me, so I figure...
It's more on his beliefs, not about the dragons that existed.
Okay, cool. So I'd only know of my mother and my father in terms of dragon types.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps Io?
Perhaps Io, but he's more indistinct.
Yeah, okay, cool. So this doesn't resemble any of those three, I presume.
Does not. Looks more bestial compared to the dragons you're used to.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to do a sketch.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sit back and I just want to get a really detailed sketch of this dragon.
And as we are hitting 10:30ish, I'm assuming that's roughly when you're getting picked up?
Yes. Not currently, but...
Not currently. She'll text you when she's here.
That's right.
I was going to say, I thought you were on your own recognizance.
No, I arrived on my own recognizance.
Yep.
Okay, so I will say that Cetus, who was going to examine the pool,
Yes.
You find that the pool is full of coins.
I do not point this out or say it out loud.
Why?
Because of Merc.
Oh, okay.
Because last time there was coins, he almost got crushed by a roof caving in on him.
Okay.
And the time before that, when a giant pillar fell on him.
And then the time before that, when he got
a giant leech on his arm.
Yeah.
We don't want to take coins that were
Most
given
likely.
in the name of Orcus.
This is why I did aid and gave him... You and me, I figured, because we're frontline. Him, because he needs more.
Because he's going to trigger all the traps.
Yeah.
This is why I did it 4th level instead of just 5.
Whether I roll good on investigation or not, I'm going to find every
Wait, did
trap.
I get more than 5?
We all got 15.
I only wrote 5 on mine.
Coins have been dropped to the bottom of this old wishing wheel.
Merc's ears prick up straight away and walks over to the water and looks down.
it's all green.
Please tell him it's
Green.
poisonous.
Yes,
and
it's
touch
covered
it.
in algae.
Wait.
I use Mage Hand to
Yeah.
move away the algae.
Okay, as you're sort of moving off to the side, more seems to be moving around because murky water does that.
This is just muck.
Why can I see?
I walk away
coins?
from it, disappointed.
You've gotten under it.
What?
You've gotten under the algae.
Oh,
You're swimming. I'm assuming.
It's not that deep. He can
No.
pretty much look in very easily.
Yeah.
I don't remember specifying that I stuck my head in it, but okay.
I didn't say you ducked your head in it. You're able to figure out quite easily what it is.
Okay, well, that was what I was gonna do next. Was stick my head in the water.
Would you like to do that?
I thought I've already done that.
Not yet, but you were able to figure out what's below it.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because water's something you're very good at
Do
manipulating.
you really want to stick your head into a pool full of
It worked well
tributes
last
to
time.
the person who loves this place? This is not a glowy pool, though. This is a disgusting, dirty pool full of tributes to
Dirty
Vigo.
pool.
I'd like to use my rope of entanglement to tie up Merc and then walk out of the room and take Merc with me.
Okay, so it looks like Merc's now getting one of his fondest dreams happening.
Yeah.
Bondage and tentacles.
Little do you know I'm very good at getting out of it. A lot of practice,
Good thing I have two of them.
big boy.
And it's magic.
I feel like it is good that I am absolutely oblivious to the undercurrent of meaning that I'm absolutely
I'm assuming
missing.
Merc isn't struggling with his pickup from Cetus.
Merc is giving Cetus points on appropriate knot tying.
The rope did it, not me. Tell the rope that.
There's a better way to tie these knots to restrict and heighten the pleasure, and I can help you out with it. Again, hi Mum.
Mum
See you,
totally
Mum.
appreciates this part of the conversation. Good night, Mum.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
See ya. See you in a fortnight.
I mean, I feel like I successfully distracted him from the piles of gold in the water.
Yep, nope, you're
Yeah,
doing a
it's
great
true.
job.
I gather
Okay.
there's nothing else in this room?
Can I?
Not unless someone actually gets in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Merc would stay
I
away
would touch it
from
with a 20-foot pole.
ugly water. It's not his MO.
How about Dimitri and Calcrix?
Okay, I'm usually resistant to how many coins might be at the bottom of the thing, so he'll use Mage Hand to actually go into the water at the bottom.
Unfortunately, he can't grab something he can't see with Mage Hand. He has to actually target something to pick it up, otherwise he's just moving muck around on top of the water.
Calcrix will actually
I tell
stick
Falstafer to follow, and he's following and helping you keep Merc
paw
out of the
in-
room.
or talon or foot into the water and see if she can push the algae aside.
Okay, as you actually stick something in the water, you hear shrieking of stone as the bat on the shield detaches itself and flies at you.
Okay. Initiative or attack?
I believe it will be a unsuccessful bat against you, as it is not particularly strong compared to you.
Is this
It's
a case
actually
where,
expecting up to a 5th level character.
is this where Eve just eats it?
Would you like Eve to eat it?
I don't tell Eve to, but
Eve just looks at it and just shrugs.
okay. Well, in that case, I'll kind of gently not bat away the bat, but kind of gently kind of shield my face from the bat and discourage it from being too irritating.
Does the bat
Okay.
look like it was animated from the shield?
Yes.
So,
Can I kill it?
Dimitri is fireball.
It is.
Fireball!
Fireball.
was that ball or bolt?
I thought I heard ball. I was just asking.
Just a second.
I was
The
tied up
bat
outside
is
the
next
room.
to
Yeah,
my
we're outside the
face.
room.
We're outside the room.
The bat is next to my face. Could we not fireball next to my face?
Firebolt, he says.
Or
As I
fireball?
said, he doesn't waste resources. He doesn't do a lightning bolt with a line shape. Nobody can fly. Not a cantrip can do it. So.
Yeah, but could,
Why use
could
magic
we not
when it
do
has
it
stick?
next to where my face is?
AC 29.
AC 29.
If this accidentally gets me, Dimitri is going to get splattered.
I do
I'm
have
assuming the bat
I
doesn't
have a
have an
second
AC
rope
higher
of
than
entanglement
29.
if you would like
I
it.
doubt it will.
We might need it. A firebolt anywhere near my face is not going to be appreciated. I don't care how much he doesn't like me or doesn't care about me or doesn't even care that I exist. I still don't think that I should.
I mean, it won't be the first time he's fireball with a party member.
Yeah, but when I lightning bolt him back or use my tail on him and use, 8 to 12 d8 damage, I'm pretty sure he's going to feel it.
I was going to Sacred Flame with permission.
Actually, I'm more likely to tell Eve to have a go at him.
Okay, so how much damage?
30 points of fire damage. 30
Okay.
wicked radiant.
You hit it, it
Disintegrates.
disintegrates into all
Oh, I
little
forgot my
tiny
bonuses
little
for lightning
pieces
damage.
that
Oops.
all seem to start rolling towards the statue at the back.
What are the stats of that spell though? Does that actually hit me?
No.
'Cause
No, it was a cantrip. It's a bolt.
It's not an
It's like
area
firing an
effect.
arrow, but it's full
Okay.
of magical fire.
Well, I don't know what it looks like. I heard fire, and I know that my face is near this thing.
So was it 30 radiant, 35?
Have you got any cantrips as a wizard?
I
On a
do, but
cantrip.
not firebolt.
That's insane.
Yeah, that is.
Absolutely.
That's up there.
Because Dimitri gets plus 20 damage to all his evocation spells. Or his fire evocation spells.
How?
Pretty good.
I guess this is why Dimitri just doesn't.
I mean,
see
I
that he
forgot my
needs the
plus
party.
7 to lightning spells, but
I
Well,
guess
because
there's a reason.
Dimitri took, when he went up the level, he expanded his speciality of his scholarly school. He's not just an arcanist now, he's also an adjurer. He's also a evoker,
I'm
which
pretty,
means he gets to add his intelligence bonus to any of those sort of spells.
so was that 30 radiant and 30 fire?
No, it was 30 radiant, 30 damage, 3 of which was radiant, 27 fire.
does
Okay.
the
Okay,
statue do
that
anything
makes more
else?
sense.
Yeah.
The
I
bat
thought it was
thing?
like 7
Does not.
damage. I was like, oh my lord.
But you see the bat
Oh, that
pieces start
feels a lot
rolling
better.
towards
From
the
a
statue.
cantrip, I mean.
Does the
Yeah.
bat reform?
I can do that much damage. I just have to use.
You don't know. It
all
might
of my
take
resources.
many hours for it.
Stop all your thought.
It may take many hours to do so.
Alright, I'll touch the statue just to see if it does anything.
No, doesn't move as you poke it.
Okay. I'll investigate the statue for any sort of things that might move.
Doesn't seem to have
Arms,
any
legs.
magic on it, and it doesn't seem to have any moving parts.
And no more images of creatures on anything.
No more images of creatures on anything.
Okay, I'll put my hand back in the water.
Okay, so you can scrape algae off onto the out of the water.
Yep.
And you can see that there is glittery coins underneath.
Okay. I will put the dirty stuff back roughly. And or dig into one of my bags of holding and find something I can sprinkle over the top of the water to hide said tributations to evil person.
Just have a bath bomb in there.
I'm
Why
pretty
not
sure
just
I've got
collect it?
bubble bath. I'm pretty sure I can. Like,
Why not just collect it?
because it's tributations to
The big O.
the Big O, and I feel like having them might mean that gives him influence over the person who possesses it.
Flowers.
Dimitri and his mates can collect them up now, we can see them.
I like how the.
Okay, so overall you get 20 gold, 100 silver, a broken tooth,
And the voice of the Big O in your head.
and an old boot.
feel like that tooth's important.
Apparently he's been well reviewed over the time it's been here.
You're welcome to his tainted. Yeah.
Yep, I have no interest in that.
I'm
Joining
really
the party goals.
surprised that it's not cursed or attached to the big O in
Who
some
says
way.
it's not?
Dimitri's happy to take it if no one else does.
Well, Merc wants it, but he's tied up right now.
Yeah, he's tied up and he's got a die wolf sit on, like... No, I think at this point, like, Philosopher has
We're
pushed
just
you
making
over and is
fantasy
sitting on you.
work.
Cetus would probably join them on that.
Okay,
Have you left Pluto outside, or is your griffin with us?
He would have most likely left the griffin outside
Yeah, I would've
because
left him outside.
he doesn't have enough room to stick its wings out down here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
And the
affect
moment you
comfort.
find yourself in a 5-foot passageway, you have to leave him behind.
He can hang with the Dragon Balls.
Lepta's still on my shoulder.
Okay, so as we are now past 10:30, I'll say this is a good point for us to call it for a night,
Yep.
as you have cleared that room as far as you can tell.
Thank you.
And
Cast
The
fireball.
statue,
yeah,
is that explodable?
probably.
Whether this session or next session, Calvix would like to, now that she's drawn it, try to explode the top half of the statue.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. She was thinking of using her tail or something like that, but she'll try athletics. She kind of wants to leave the dragon intact, but she doesn't want to leave the bar intact. Actually, no, a statue could wear off, wouldn't it?
Depends on the spell.
Okay. We'll start with the athletics check, I guess. It's the easiest way, I presume. That's not too bad. What are my athletics? I know my athletics aren't great, but the roll is pretty good. Where's the bit that says athletics?
Wait, we're breaking artworks if that's
Apparently I'm
Cetus.
proficient now. So is athletics strength or constitution?
Normally strength.
Okay. And if I'm proficient at it, that gives me plus 4. So that's 26. Oh, plus 7. Yeah, no, it's 26.
Okay, so there's a snapping sound as you break the statue in two, taking the top half off.
Okay. Stomping top half.
Mm-hmm.
Till it's,
Everyone hears the smashing sound of the statue
till it's gravel.
as it hits the ground, and then I will say that's where we end the session.
Okay.
You're breaking stuff without me?
The big O is considered diminished while the dragon remains intact.
That is true. Okay.
So, Ian, did you put that treasure down as party treasure, or did you cover it
Nope,
yourself?
it's all yours.
Okay.
I think Dimitri is happy.
Because it's,
You got it. You're
I-
concerned about it.
I am fully... It is a wishing well, it is a tribute statue
Yes.
to the Big O. Hildren wants none of it.
Dimitri have feelings at all? Sounds like he doesn't.
No, he doesn't care about such paltry sums of money.
So does he
Then
put it back,
Why
or
did he bother collecting it then?
is it going back in the pool, or is Dimitri having it?
He's taking it, like, all he's going to waste it.
Yeah.
I feel like if he puts it back, it becomes as an offering.
Yes.
Coming across a piece of treasure and things like that, to be open the chest, and then went on for people to actually get it, because he wasn't actually interested in an actual that level of money. So,
Yeah.
if he's to party, if he would party up, he'll take it.
Yep, no, I'm, telling Merc that he doesn't want this one. If he really wants it, I will give him 20 gold.
Merc would like that 20 gold.
Yeah, I was going to say don't do that because he'll just take the 20 gold.
That's right, I'm taking the 20 gold.
Okay.
Calcris is like, if you're going to offer it up like that, then she'll take 20 gold too.
No.
Except she knows that you know that she's not going
I
to
take
touch
20 gold from
tainted,
Merc to sit on him longer.
tainted gold.
So I'll then charge him 20 gold for me to get Falstafer off him.
Who said I don't like it?
Oh, you're going to be stuck here without us, aren't you?
Okay, going to end credits.